ebe try to come you kabako emani awantimi antimobi after 31 games in the German Bundesliga. Here are your top 6 teams. It is Bayer Leverkusen who are leading the pack with 81 points. Bayern Munich Tosumien with 69 points. Stuttgart Tosumien with 64 points. RB Leipzig Tosumien with 62 points. Dortmund Tosumien with 57 points. Eintracht Frankfurt Tosumien with 45 points. Then the last 3 teams on the table are Mainz, who are 16th with 28 points. Cologne are 17th with 23 points. Darmstadt Tosumien 18th with just 17 points. Bayer Leverkusen's unbeaten run continues. And arguably the most exciting league in the world, that is the Premier League. And so games also now watch area games that say and acquire West Ham United and Liverpool able 2-2. So as soon as Wolves and so Chi Luton Choma come no more team back up. Sheffield United echo PMO St James's Park by Newcastle at Chekenum Ediswoma or team back up. Manchester United and Burnley able 1-1 so as soon as Fulham and so Crystal Palace able 1-1. Everton share Brentford the Kabako went to Manti Aston Villa and Chelsea about 2-2. Arsenal echo share Tottenham kami and sama Tottenham timo mienu pe sa enso na Bournemouth chichere kami and sa edeswa Roberto De Zerbi's Brighton na went to me antimo bi Manchester City Abrante Ellen Haaland be share go mo they say Manchester City etwa Nottingham kami enu a Nottingham antimo bi. It's also after 35 games, say in a table. It's Arsenal Eddie count with 80 points. Manchester City have a game in hand. Tomotoso second with 79 points. Liverpool also Miensa with 75 points. Liverpool lose grip Aston Villa also dying with a 67 points. Tottenham Hotspur they have a game in hand as well. Almost also with 60 points. Manchester United Etosunsia with 54 points. Newcastle Etoso 7th with 53 points. Well, West Ham United they are 8th with 49 points. Chelsea Etoso 9th with 48 points. Bournemouth Etoso 10th 48 points. Wolves Etoso 11th 46 points. Brighton Etoso 12th 44 points. Fulham Atiaba 13th with 43 points. Crystal Palace Etoso 14th with 40 points. Everton they are 15th on the table with 36 points. Brentford Etoso 16th with 35 points. Nottingham Forest also 17th with 26 points. And the last 3 teams on the table, Luton Town who are 18th with 25 points. Burnley also 19th with 24 points. Sheffield United almost also 20th with 16 points. So and then I'm a frabem woman on here. Gary Neville what to be the money Chelsea owners ne papa or see Chelsea owners no strategy no the buy signing a kids no and kwadano on 8-year and 7-year contract no or say it is totally absurd or say and Kwalano they are not even going to push for a further contract enti ama wo motivation ko mo de bobo no and shedanye bibia no pusu no because Mukayo Modric see Chelsea are signed 8.5 years. Was 100,000 a week. Now 8.5 years now we're 100,000 a week for 8.5 years. Bibian Pope said they say 1 year and more board. Also show me to say Nicholas Jackson. Yes, signed on 8-year deal. Also Babaji a year 65,000 a week for that 8 years. No. I say Bibian Puyo Pushi Nicholas Jackson because he will not get an improved contract. 8 years no enya so ya onya an improved contract or say Moises Caicedo say he signed 8 years or 150,000 a year a week. Anyway, player be say no motivation be free aba cause oboni you he is taking 150,000 for 8 years. Or say contractual issue. Chelsea owners no that new strategy no by signing these kids on a long-term contract no or say it is totally against a football. Or say as a footballer there you must make a footballer work to get an improved contract. An improved contract, but when you do it this way it goes against you as the club in the long run. Say cranny ton heading papa because so ton player and anya now pesa pamona you need to pay the player off also calculate a years I can you know say it is totally out of a football. Also blame ominous libre woman football mo American football na no mo ye enti no eno mo dia bewura a football mo na proper football professional football soccer no dealings no totally different. Say the Georgian club kwa wo be kono akofan sem bebraba o se obi ti say Mohamed Salah he has hit a brick wall. He has hit a brick wall at Liverpool. Now o say any ya say a Georgian club afa wo ba be free Liverpool na fe na ensensem epiepie eba na no other West Ham any Liverpool no na game ni 2-2 around 80th minute mo na yede Mohamed Salah ebem na BBC wo touchline na one Georgian club omo yi semano according to omo ana omo no say de na ekoso ne say obisa Salah ebisa Georgian club introduce Salah ko bodo catch Salah say you need to go and do na Salah catch the maza what mama trabencha time ya de me ko na me ko yeden eti ebedani heated argument ema Darwin no nese mpo na opia Salah e de free so abrante no antwe kura wo honom a ye pia na won twen onti asekro to be the man the manager after game no Salah twem wo media channel nim ena omubisa ne say Salah ye pese no twetwe nkomo se da bi ene mekasa it will be fire fisena ne buafu papa Salah's Georgian club's last days at Liverpool no it is not ending well for him and you say some way no and Shana Salah no one try Liverpool for next season. Gary Neville say any ya send some way back fi say or share experience Salah enya any experience Georgian club enya BBC and say see what touch line. Mohamed Salah na the form no craft AFCON article. So why is he frustrated that he's been put on the bench? Jamie Carragher also ebe postio. See, Mo Salah and Georgian club are both Liverpool legends. We don't need to take sides. Salah is frustrated and angry with Georgian club that he's not playing, and at that moment they didn't want to fully embrace the boss. Georgian club understandably took exception. Mo Salah was daft with his comment in the mix zone, but let them sort it out and enjoy the last few weeks together. They've been a massive help to each other. And they've been able to achieve at this club. Salah answer what the my mix zone who chimna na is a job for federal woman in the casano. Answer my say me casa it will be fire no or say or share us na Charlie or say or share start team this is here Oliver Hot ka save last week and was as Salah no or say or share start team this is here mama mature na mature mama mature they say start team way 2-3 seasons ago and ka express take an move you know I be 3-2 no Arsenal would have crumpled under pressure and ka Ottawa space take another 3-3 but they were able to manage the game or mutimidin kunim was not London derby no Bukayo Saka got Manchester United summer spending it here. Serge Ratcliffe, Womayo Madrid that players or person with the Manchester United. They say one area duo munya this season has been the centre back row. Now we pra. Yes, Serge Ratcliffe, they were throw papers to say they need 2 new centre backs. Now, according to Times, no, the centre backs are will be the Page Matt Gahey. I will see a kind Edema Crystal Palace. Any Max Kelman. I want to see a kind Edema Wolves, no, or more players are 1% 1 back. Say Matt Gahey is valued at 55 million by Crystal Palace because he is their best defender. Formerly of Chelsea, Maximiliano Kilman, one of the say on a captain of Wolverhampton Wanderers. Manchester City goalkeeper Edison Prior against Nottingham Forest. Now walk off and it's a for etimi twitwa for nibi ana wo sling. Just say our mass and the corn in Sashim, not just an insano will prapa I bet Manchester City in the round in. So that is big problem for Manchester City. Can they survive without Edison and Ortega? a few transfer stories so and so and then I'm from Muna and some catchers a Bruno Guimaraes will see a kind of Newcastle, Tibbs be any Dinechi, Arsenal, Man City, Paris, Saint-Germain, any Dinechi. 26 years what you were Brazil, now the release clause £100 million. £100 million, and its value for only a year, 1 month. Jamie Redknapp there also Felice Mohamed Salah, and the time at Liverpool is coming to an end. Also the ACC, what a bench, the former year, when a manager kono, also on the Oshimupa Branty and the time eba to an end in Tiabeya, Kasala. One year now after season winner, one funny entry baby. Paris Saint-Germain akwada we so akora 18-year-old midfielder ni boy ye friend Warren Zaha-Emery and English Premier League clubs me no any di neche Manchester City and Arsenal wo mo so mo nya brante na wo mo pe. Say Liverpool Makofa coach a friend and the slot no say top coaches in the market no say woman and also bibirina and available or think a top coach be our market man Liverpool beka kofana but say top coaches lingi na masa and now do we need or say na Liverpool akofa and the slots. Sina Mama Bejafua Bim 0506 367 196 0506 367 196 and only your WhatsApp line no tifa WhatsApp message bra na menkin kan enfa emao. Good morning Aneju.
Morning Mutala to say
Nyamira do me we.
You look good with your short sleeves.
Yeah, then Nyamiasi.
More corporate, you know. In the working environment, most of the times, in a Monday, they are more official and corporate. The way I actually Wabasano. I'm just imagining your footballing days. Footballers were swaggy. Or a Kajas and they say, Nesayem, Netandam Nabasa. Who say yes?
Boys,
most of the times, who's a player were made for that. Who's naturally on the foot of play, midfielders, the central defenders, the person idea. And what best position there, they midfield.
Yeah.
That's why.
Maybe no, the answer was me, Jesse.
More than 7 positions your head is.
Maybe
position man one try.
If a man try, hey, Bobby. I was a goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, may goalkeeper near Bomun Chindi, not as a minister can a dorsal, scam the trosono, then a Miyama could that pony. Apart from that, because when I went to find out, for instance, Mr. T as a left-sided midfielder, and I'm about 11, later I'm about 3. About 2.
Yes, now what do you say?
Oh, that be about 2.
Relegation,
I'm about 10.
As a Fatino.
At a point I was even compared to Harrison. Who say Harrison one day senior? Harrison Afomo. No, to be Bobby.
That's all right-sided. Right.
No, seniors will find out.
Oh, then it's somewhere around 2007, 2008.
2007, 6-7 more.
Because then time I said, no more should do.
Yeah.
No more should do sports stadium.
Meaning,
now you home game.
6-7 more.
The better has me dreams. Go to pay.
Makati, no more.
Makati, senior.
Yeah, maybe go who Michael Akufu.
Oh, my own Michael Akufu.
Minti anka desire no.
Don't go to Max Settle.
Desire no na ka me.
Don't go to Max Settle.
Me medjuma ye na ka me bo Chelsea bi akọ. Ono me o hono ka me wase.
Senior player.
Me to ono ka ma o say.
Sheriff Dalad.
David man ko to.
Na Sheriff Dalad. Central defender TTI but no good.
Na seniors ndo so ye ko ni ye nkola ntie no. Chale ye boy ye ni akọ.
Max Settle.
Ba me ko chu coach Adi. Omo ne ko to omo. Omo ne ko to omo. Coach Adi mo na ne omo bo adwuma.
Oh, okay. No, go mafete haya.
Yeah, and I brought for a crabby and almost all honoma.
And do go mafete ho. Oh, over Kaiser Hana ba over die.
Na some could go more be an army, me show service. Yeah, the bitch of Crown how.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Mutala. Like I said, all is set for the CAF Champions League 2023-2024 final. Esperance de Tunis versus the defending champion, El Ali. First leg, on the 18th of May, Tunisia. Second leg, 25th of May, Egypt. And El Ali never bought the second leg, home. Mutala who traces the history of the Champions League. A type favor the over second leg. But this is a major test case at the El Ali. Mutala who say because El Ali bought against Mediamano, in your opportunity to show Mukuma.
Yeah.
Why was El Ali in the early stages? Now we share El Ali in the group stage of the Champions League. Now we share El Ali in the knockout phase of the grand final. Ubedia to say Omo mature in the CAF Champions League. Moran who's about against Mediama Okuma. Muta no be catch him say Ali beko final. I mean Yindi. Was proud from the start to the group stage. Now me hit top 3 teams in the competition and El Ali nkan. But Ali come na say Real Madrid of African football.
Now I have seen that El Ali doesn't need to do much to progress.
Per the amount in recent times in the CAF Champions League, I never go on first no. Yeah, what West Africa, and they force the North Africa, and they say, "Oh my banana, don't my boy, we are getting by." If you are getting by, come on, bossing.
Ah, no, I do. If we are not watching Omohana, Halali, what it does is so. Egypt to the move. Now we are not watching a butcher or moment to desert. So,
who's in Canada? I didn't say, "Oh boy, against North African team."
If we are in tea,
if we are never home,
now home the camel and then I'm desert. So, desert. So I had to change desert. So that was the thinking. But
that was the mindset.
North Africa is that race they can play.
Go ahead and say Sudan for Tunisia for Algeria, any Egypt clubs, no Moroccan clubs now.
Yeah.
Omo come back and I'm prepare my journey for you. Yada da. Do power about 12 o'clock. That is one thing I mean about the North African side. So the Al Ahly team, no. Now I thought said they will struggle. Beluzar required to look or copy draw. I'm about to comment to my media, right?
I'm sure media one.
I'm sure media one.
Yeah.
Okay. Into younger, I'm going to draw. Oh yes, yeah, I remember. Into what will your opportunity share El Ali? Sa stage, you know. What dance or what I say? This Ali team will get to the final stage of the competition. But almost in the tech. They will in the final. Yes, some second leg of the final, no. Ewa Cairo. And they are facing a team this competition, which I got a record now. They almost say a damn papa. Esperance de Tunis. In this competition, team back almost say a damn Esperance. Team I want to match them and Robbie Sanders home and away. And booking the tickets at the final is a team to watch.
And now I is not for boy, you know.
Esperance,
yeah.
I think the horse will took a book. A player, CK time, you know, still in the Bobby Ford. Okobo, Sweden. Bonsu Conte, Kobo Kaka. O free one or call. New team will promote you about Egypt.
Arab contractors.
I think it's BB Cleopatra, BB.
Cleopatra, FC Cleopatra.
I'm about to Kobo Kaka. Masobako, any. Oh, player about Hasi. Is it Kobina?
Real full Kobina.
Yes. On the Kobo Kaka. Inti on the number but I think I even Bonsukrano on your opportunity Echo Champions League final. That was the time on it. Cameroon in airborne midfield no Francis Com. Okay.
Yeah.
On the boss army midfield no. They were in that team. In Jonathan Boy Esperance that. Me and if you are okay Ghana need your Boy Esperance.
Me are resting for pay. And a contem kakrebi
na we. Me said
because now
we almost said that Boy Esperance.
I think Jotes Frimpong was fascinating.
CS fascinating.
You free him man is of course fascinating.
Oh, it did be a say the quick about petrol jet no money ade. In some of this team no. Ekobale sir. Inti Yembo Babafo. But they are a team to beat. Esperance for them. Kakana Maheno. They are a team to beat. But Mutala, TP Mazembe for the air complaining about treatment of Ufemu. Ewa Ali. They believe they did everything possible. Now I say communal result and Komope. In fact, almost an important goal, value ruling out. They are even complaining about that particular goal. Say they believe that ball a second referee. So TP Mazembe for coach ever come up one thing say CAF any referee na mindset on the bad game ni na say Ali should be playing in the final. Man, no kwanye na report be eba say ebetuma ba say ebe sanction. Nti nti a otwa no etre say Ali is going to the finals of the competition. So people need to watch out for in the same debatable. You say Ali is the best team in Africa.
Oh, they've been for a long time.
In fact, next year Club World Cup now you threat the teams teams from Africa Neko. Ali Kahon, Esperance Kahon, Redad Kahon, they remember this and also Kahon. Almost 4 Neko. What the story we are doing? We say, oh yeah, boy, dear. Remember, you can do steps to the air for Froba, but we'll get there. So Ali are going to the final to face Esperance de Tunis. Me first leg in the Basso Lugumbashi. And TP Mazembe aim to Manchester Ali. Oh Lugumbashi, I say no. In Cairo, you will not qualify. Obasa we Ali Fima will lowest at this stage when they come to your home games and it's about 2 or more goals. When to man say 2 or more goals are Mutala count yourself out so you are not qualifying. Because they are very stubborn side. And then most of these young players, you know, they been the both Champions League final about 6 times. And it is a Casemiro, Varane, Benzema, Luka Modric, Toni Kroos, Dani Cavaya, Emo Castro, Omo mini Champions League Europe match to Aswa. Oba Africa Aswa, Ali. Omo ya ma Champions League na say farmers competition for them. Omo to be winning any angle. And dominating and making sure say Ali a certain standard we have to have. One more Champions League fan and one year, even the coach, you are a failure. In the coach is about saying we're a football club in recent times. When the Champions League now count, we're out. Even the famous coach or the TP Mazembe Champions League, okay, no, Patrick Castron. Okokoti Elali went to man almost sacrifice him. Bishop Osimani won it twice for them. The following one went to men with you know Bishop Osimani and to man sustaining the Juma our Ali. Even though no issues to Mr. Airban or not opt out. So Ali didn't sack Bishop Osimani. But not opt out. No for other countries. Indeed, that is the standard that Elali Football Club as a time when it comes to the CAF Champions League. And that is why a do competition when a Ghanaian club any opportunity near Musia, you tap on their experience. So only Abraham to aid in Como. Now only some people are one media aid in Coma. They speak about facility. They speak about the approach to the club competition, so games, no. A learning curve. Because of all the experience, it makes the competition, no, a learning curve for everybody. In the Yambo Elali Football Club, Abaso, with what they've done, and the Kwama so I'm African football in him. No matter among so many. I saw Pesitao, I saw Ali Malou. What I say? There was this new goalkeeper. What about them Diama Elali? And he's doing wonders. I think so far 7 games about them Edema Ali on consider. The father was also a goalkeeper legend at the Egypt national team. No. But I first say these players are doing wonders in Egypt. Across our mind back in recent times, no. But I think that in the last 20 years, almost like goalkeepers in Egypt. And
of course, I see Egyptian football, they've admitted about for more.
Egypt football in general, but there are very departments who are still much of an answer.
Yeah.
For example, the club competition, Egypt clubs are down German also because of what El Ali is doing, and now Zamalek from Egypt CAF Confederation Cup final. In club football, no, they have their way out. But in general, yeah, but after Egypt's performance is saying. What I say? A Honda in general, under 20 at the same, under 17 the same, 23 the same, chanting at the same. Into a Honda, like I say, in general, no, I want the number from Kaka. But I first say, Yamba Ali for Nabaso with what they are doing. And in there, there are some key positions in the Ali team. It's being dominated by foreign players. And Canada up front, you can mention of Abu Trikamo. Any players are almost free to more country team. And we have to defense. Goma. Babo. Right back, Fatty. In the not key positions, you can see, say, Omo Mukroma Fono, near dominating. By this time, the story is different. Your key areas go hard. Foreigners. Now, they are tasked with mobile. In the Yambo, Amabaso with a final of Marco. 1 year disappointed them. I have been this and that for them. I explained your movie. But they were missing Mokwena. He was not in their team. I think the English unpermitted boy to make the squad. But Mudao, Lunda, Williams, Kekena, only any opportunity to say academy and know this under team no. But the Esperance team was too good for them to contain. And none of the Esperance won a call. The final of Mukosia, El Ali Football Club. On club for no game this answer Ambaso.
The one team must fair. Bekeni for no. I miss Bekeni. USM Orges for no. I'm sure. No, I'm sure they will. No, because African football you perceive the image, you know. And what from another angle, say no sponsor would like to deal with a competition that has political. Now because of politics in the game because of
Moroccan club Algeria. Algeria for the Moroccan flag. The Moroccan team no
and your flag in a normal person. The thing is Morocco for no Bekeni for no. They have the Algerian map.
Yeah.
In their jersey, and the map contains some territories.
Yeah.
Omone Algeria for the Congo.
Yeah, that is the story behind the
territories be and no more they can. So if to avoid this, no, from the onset, and get to see a map by Kenny for no, and it's artist no ebo.
Yeah.
It's a second day nice from say
And this is what China
Sana.
Yeah, I get the point.
Because I'm sure nobody thought about this.
That is the most important thing.
Nobody thought about this.
That should be the underlying issue.
Yes, nobody thought about this. Ebedu baby competition.
They can go to North Africa.
Yes.
They can go to Algeria.
But because group stage is and nobody complained from the group stage. Because a competition that you want to sell, you don't allow politics mess it up. 2 games.
2 games, no. Algeria then ambassador because RS Bekani yes is your airport.
Yeah.
So game then to ambassador, you had the 3 points, no. Any 3 goals, no. I'm RS Bekani.
Yeah.
Return leg, no. Algeria for never do Morocco. They even came to the stadium.
Yeah.
RS Bekani for never year warm up. In fact, the way I'm afraid of stadium announcer. And announcing, in fact, I got the lineup of both sides. It was stadium. TV coverage will be a shame him. Make any number baby plan and that's so many game near Basso.
Yeah.
RS Bekani, USM Orges. USM Orges, yeah, went to Mambasa game. They won it last year. So it means, I'm say, as some also say football. No, it can't tournament when we did last year. You like to win it again.
Pacho, it is not from the USM Orges.
It's the state.
Hey, oh my asemo. Na ya frau aka say the presidency afro aka say sia. Obenne. Who are usaba krumu. I said
your football keke na nation supporters. You represent the nation.
Of course, I said kotoko ako PM J.
What is the dreams here?
Dreams. Yene judicial for no issue. Na dreams ako PM na presidency from the Jubilee House. Afro dreams for aka say do not play the game if Tunisia for no share a JC that has the Tunisian map in there. Or say, because you come back here, that is the issue.
Ain't it? USM orders and to me and maintaining the trophy. No, RS Bekani will be in the final against Zamalek. RS Bekani won it last 2 years. They are going to face a team or a good performer in away games in Zamalek. Indeed, may I disappointed with USM Orges so but RS Bekani for now for Mute. Members of my quick give him deep because he about fear, better dreams into your ballet, the dreams, you know, at your soul. I mean, quite work a cribina Brian Sipom.
Yeah.
Mutala Papa Bano can't say Arsenal team the mature. Now, Arsenal team that wouldn't know. And after considering the 2 goals, no, Cated goal. Make kind of game against Newcastle. Sana, yeah.
Oliver Holt.
I'm going to say, Cano. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't check Tiotti, the late.
4-4.
4-4. No.
And yes, I check.
Oh, Baron Anita.
Ache.
Check Tiotti. Bregmana.
This is like 2014 more.
Yeah, I think 10 years ago. What are they? And by year 4-4, I think there was one Nigerian striker.
Shola
Amoebi was in. Arsenal for so and just I need him how much take can money year 4-4. In fact, second goal the bad Mekai. That person show how our game the ending. And I say Raya Nema touching for an opportunity. And more chance. Maybe I can say start playing from the back no. Open now who bet you when how who be. Or you're not just or left him more than the amount Thomas Partey because Thomas Partey was closer to him. But not Christian Romero, smart enough. That boy Christian Romero is a good defender. Mutala. Christian Romero is a good defender. One of the goal scoring central defenders in the league. Okay. Mekai Tam or the best defender in the entire Serie A. Number 7 the next step of his career. But what justify recently, I'm saying, defenders able to mark count on him on your one. If you have not team what best shame no, never had no. But Christian Romero can even start. Sitting in Arsenal. He will make a case.
Oh, he's that good.
Oh, very good. Indeed. Remember, Arsenal back.
That's the Argentine national team no starting war.
Oh, benching Zano Martinez. Oh, no, Tamani Nebo.
I was starting war, he plays.
The Zano Martinez, na man you want to who dino. Or benchino.
Yeah, or benching war.
It was a good win for Arsenal. Once the McCarthy said, "Game them win some against Chelsea." Arsenal will not change the lineup against Tottenham because and by said Arteta arrived on the best first 11. In the Tomiyasu playing ahead of Chenchenko and Kirio. Now you're surprised. Ben White, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes are consistent with their back three and back four. So it was only Thomas Partey replacing Jorginho. Standing firm on Leandro Trossard. So now to say Arteta having the best first 11 at the right time against the big teams. And then okay games now can about the next home game now. Now I go to Old Trafford. We will be Everton. And see, Arsenal problem is not about winning the games. Arsenal problem is game Ben and Man City lose or will take you over. That is what the question is.
Yeah.
I think it was a good game. Martin Odegaard now is one of the best number 10s in the game. But I want the difference between Odegaard 10 and Jude Bellingham 10.
I think Jude is more advanced.
Odegaard then bad deep.
Yeah, Odegaard.
No, creative space and more passes.
Of course. And Odegaard, on
the end, Ozil the receiver at the end.
He is able to short players. Utimi Fabo no to do things with it. Our best shorty players, about 1, 2, 3. No creative space. Ama Bukayo Saka mono. But Jude is more of an advanced 10 who always gets on the final third. I said Bruno Fernandes Modiano. They are always in the box.
Odegaard amateur. Odegaard amateur. Mutala my best signing Declan Rice. Nice between Ono and Kupama. But Declan Rice, the way will cover a lot of space on the field of play. Interception. Or running throughout. And having Thomas Partey sending the back four. Every Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard. Coach now he was in a hurry to change Leandro Trossard for Martinelli and also the pressure by Kaka. And Gabriel not the man of the match, also mature because of the presence of William Saliba. And it's a member of Arsenal team Nabaso. The real fighting hard. Magdalene may say Andy Postecoglou a mistake with player selection. So I started by Tanko. And if I be
yeah.
Now second half no, Papi Matasa. And he used Bissouma. They should have started the game. Castle to me to the goals in the first half. My son messing the absence of Udoji because Davis was quite okay. Paul was pushing up. So who may now. Anytime we are on the central defenders, so shifting by left and right, no. So everybody we are also Saliba, any Gabriel now free as central defenders. It was rather Kulusevski, and I mean who will give them Mugaka. Not James Madison. So may I dare to say Andy Postecoglou, I get a mistake our player selection. A big mistake. The most important thing they say. Titan says Mr. down to the wire. Last minute, everything happened. Jede Dano, Nada Kano was studio Hano. Masa, Nada Kaba, Shawa, Uniha. What's the situation? In this Sana, the NXA. Arsenal is good. 3-2 win against Tottenham Hotspur. They are rivals. Our London, North London. It's good for them. But then I'm going for a Bentley, someone to me some. What is the problem? But Burnley for in their last 4 or 5 games, I don't know. They want to fight hard to survive. There be over relegation. I'm interview. I work out that man. What's the
the kick off a dying horse.
And then I'm a kind of about a question Indiana. Is it mind to Mr. Belly? Oh, the Theatre of Dreams.
Do you know I've forgotten about? Well, okay, so next year. May have forgotten about how Momudi, Fade, said, Sad, Newcastle, West Ham, Chelsea for no. Is it title race in a measure? So I'm going to serious.
Now, what we are in charge of the Premier League in the crowd, almost say running. And then league in the attention for this top three.
Only mechanics are Manchester United in a serious.
Oh,
Money serious. No, money serious. Newcastle, Eddie Howe, or that dying. Almost almost starting Charlie Newcastle Comedy League. Even some of the Sky Sports bandits. Money serious. Newcastle is serious. West Ham United so be starting gidi Kudus be share goals obi say David Moyes team here new energy and so atiako Chelsea is another team also enye see
on dey I say konongo kaya onu onko nanim onu so ntwema won so ade omode ya asem
omo three steps forward no my another 4 steps back.
Well, after we are game, no, quite often they nearly won.
They nearly won the game.
This has to go, you say. Well, bad. Some name for.
I don't say Aston Villa shocking me.
Oh, I'm there.
No, because they were able to beat Arsenal. Oshie City. But you know, man, you said home and away. And at Chelsea, so Akunya draw. Or say Chelsea, Stamford, but Chelsea Akunya draw. So why can't they beat those Chelsea man?
They nearly won the game.
Tottenham question bear for who?
They nearly won the game.
Yeah, if not for VAR.
They nearly made the boy. He said, "My general just said that."
No, it was a push.
Kakrebi was a defender.
Only ne started call Nichi and the man here obviously said the ball was in mid air. Who said Luis no? Douglas Luis no? Your friend saying, Diego Carlos no? Ori kakra and disaster is on bar out. Sankansana man quiet to shoulder beer, but inside was too obvious.
And they say, Aston Villa, you know, you prefer Diego Carlos and the Pau Torres.
No, Diego Carlos from bench nearby. It was, I think it was Enzo Konsa and Pau Torres, the boy.
Some makes Nipra.
Taro makes it.
Lenglet of fine.
Clement Longley, I think he's still there, yeah.
You know, why I signed this?
Yeah.
I see.
He's done a lot of signings.
Kamara Nipra.
Yes, I think so. So no Swipra. They have good players too.
They have a good.
No, they have a good squad.
A good squad. No, strong squad.
Akabika be Muduram being called by Shegu or headed ball far back. So
what's our plan? This particular season, McGinn, Oli Watkins, Abom.
Even this guy Pra, Emiliano Buendia, Buendia Pra, and a Ramsey B. Who can say no more Ramsey midfielder B. On also Prazaniolo.
Buendia say, "Oh, typical number 10."
Yeah, Zaniolo so Pra
from Norwich.
Yeah,
Zaniolo so
Pra.
No, strong squad.
Sasona Moreno.
Oh, strong. Oh, strong squad.
Oh, strong squad.
Oh, strong squad. No wonder, no, you wonders against big teams, no.
And I'm saying, maybe a question. Wait, it is becoming obvious. Gary Neville, Munina Rezi, Jamie Carragher, Munina Rezi, Sassemino. Almost it seems Moses Caicedo. He plays better when Enzo is not around.
Go fast, about.
And yes, some almost say idea. Oma observe. He plays better when Enzo is not around.
Caicedo.
No, and that's why a bad player. It's say Gerard Ne.
I think Caicedo is more of a number 8 than a number 6.
Once Gerard Ne Lampard more issue, no. It's not as if they are bad players, so but one plays better without the other. It's a question Caicedo. No, almost the Gary, Jamie said even Thierry Henry has made that comment before. Say, Caicedo tries more. I say,
about Chelsea in the best game against Aston Villa. That is why I call for that deal we talk.
They're no boy, no.
They're no boy, no. Weekend boy.
Yeah, it was a good game for
him. The best game or buy. On one after the 80th minute, we realized we send them a bubble. Who's a place? What are they over? Move to the park and so on. And now it's a good game out to me. What are that? So who's in the park now? So well, I said, who's in the good game out to me?
Debut. Now, Ojuma crowd, I say exams. Crowd, so over pass here. Well, exams, we only say I do it. My pass is all failure. Who say we DM
so put in a park so after about 8 minutes when you good game about to
Wow, say when you good game.
I'm going to win.
Wow, him. That's just be a catcher.
Normal. Who say normal ball?
And you be a soccer throw and they do.
Well, I said that how you like to say that I said and then me even whippy.
No, it was one of his best games. So
the reason why I'm all kind of making game when they say I was looking at or not McAllister Brighton and no Enzo or Chelsea difference room. Enzo no go more the number 8 no linking up with the attacking players no and the defense no. But Brighton no. Na McAllister the mum nice or more of a deep line playmaker. Like I said the mum cover. No the whole situation no.
Yeah.
So it looks like in some no more can look credible. But a house you no go area. Enzo no bound to be mentioned. And when this guys got to play my bench no.
And yet possible go.
And this is a man name.
You have to find a way of.
That is why I'm saying me. I'm Medford. No, my best player this season in Medford is Gallagher.
Honestly, I can't say. And only say about one commentator.
Yeah. He's the next best player in Chelsea.
Only say commentator. What's your commentary no? Commentator can or say Chelsea have to sell players next season because of Nottingham and Everton in your issue. Chelsea are in a similar position and they have agreed that they will sell players. But players on Betono, they have to sell some homegrown players. And homegrown players and so they need to be an idea up Gallagher.
What do you mean about
Minim?
Who's your player go to what team? Oh, no, and anytime you are transfer from I think that is
the beard and you deba up Gallagher.
Why then?
Minim?
Indeed, Chelsea had a good game.
His goal was
and
nice.
A good draw.
Need go near fair.
So I believe it's a good.
Need go near fair.
My
go near fair. But the problem I have with Chelsea is why can't they play the same? As a
consistent.
First half, first half. No.
Mudrik is your mending.
As someone can baby saw and also be seven. No.
Mudrik is your mending.
And can be baby saw. This time I can baby saw. I say to
Mudrik. The near pressure so you be bad ember.
In fact. And 100% bisa say it's you na need to have Mudrik and say someone anything.
Me the woman another season in count.
Oh no, what's in 8 years old?
Almost my son in the contact card.
Maybe 8 years the obet my answer bet the Mekolu. Okay, oh turn now. Who can buy a player outside the
colon and Samabawu?
Oh, say,
Henry, the colon and Samabawu.
Also, and do maybe a fast cast 720.
That is why my young to that because I'm before say Lukaku was a better player than Jackson. So why I didn't know all peg Lukaku as second or Eddie Jackson about?
But Lukaku is still a Chelsea player.
No, just overview.
Honestly, now one person or Babano. But he's still a Chelsea player. But the Honor now quite no.
In a good result for them. Nottingham Forest. Oh, where you don't be it was a difficult game for City. Would allow a game now.
Yeah.
City have found the same goal.
I watched the highlights. I say highlights, no. Full match, no. And I do not do fear, no. Nottingham Forest should have won. City won because they are City. And Kokoye any other team and cannot I'm sure.
Manchester City and for game simple. A season we are City winning league never me because when you are the best of season.
They don't have to get the best of season. So let's forget the league be it is a mark of a champion. You win when you don't even play well. And it's just we go. Now, Carlo Ancelotti mo. The trophies be their team were not the best.
Champions League.
And now to me, we win say it's not the best team that won. But we win say and you bet the best team winning as saying. It's still be
I don't say what threat na see.
My City. Oh no, our standing game Arsenal that's on that top. So
a good win for
our standing game. I'm gonna win the ball.
Some are coming 4 games.
City.
Yeah. Now the rest are coming 3 games.
It's outstanding. Sorry, outstanding. No, but you're not one the ball.
You're too sure about the teams, but
you're too sure.
Yeah.
Me check it because I know they have an outstanding gamer or mobile ball, and it's a big game. So. And I know they have to play Tottenham Hotspurs.
And then you're outstanding.
And only you're outstanding. No, do you sure?
And then you understand. Tottenham there, the last bat 1 or the last bat 2.
Okay, so City, hey, it's not a second. Thursday. Okay, Thursday Chelsea ne Tottenham ne ball. But City next game ball against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Obo home. Obo Wolves ni we are near around 36. No about the ball Fulham. Obeko Craven Cottage. Okay. Now okay, so now City outstanding game no ball and Tottenham Hotspurs no.
And open a game.
And open a game. Ah. Ana kaza.
On kan no beche.
Sir. Okay, so about Tottenham game ni we are then the last game round 38 on the West Ham Ofie.
Oh that be. Opeliga je. No beche. Tottenham game no o minister game wa je league no.
What you mean here?
Mama for Liverpool.
Okay.
And the other leagues need to win call. I don't know what is wrong between Salah and Klopp. Meaning but in function among can.
Yanka de nipa ne ko kande.
Klopp ko ti menka.
Aka 4 games na club akọ.
And am ya ja to Sajegu.
Aka 4 games to 4 weeks. Barely one month. So the fan say 1 man na club ko.
Yes, we can win no automatically at the Arsenal qualify for Champions League next season.
Yeah.
And we can league, automatically at the Arsenal qualify for Champions League next season. So that is one thing. Yeah, from Mikel Arteta Swabaso. And we need 100 wins, so it's Yamon Abaso. Premier League in the Munti. Yambo Arteta Abaso, why you do? Liverpool had disappointed me last minute. About the month of April, I destroyed everything on my body in the last 6 months. Out of the Europa. And the Premier League, I'm out of movement. Within this month. I feel be sign, we don't know. Into me, I saw an Ancelot or to Hona or Shah. Put things in right place or back.
Nanedu, would you say Jurgen Klopp has achieved a lot at Liverpool? Would you rank him among the greatest managers in the Premier League?
Yes, man.
Okay, why?
There are some things we are automatically.
And yet trophy as him.
It's part.
Because he's been 9 years, he's won just 1 Premier League.
1 Champions League. How many coaches now did both Champions League? Any league, at the same time, Premier League. We Ferguson, we Pep Guardiola. Now you grow up, one be or what did league the Champions League England at the same time? Who coach you?
There be.
About these 3 coaches. So I don't quite enough.
So he has achieved. Okay.
Remember about so with the result to Munyabutala.
Okay, I need to now take the count 0506 367 196 0506 367 196. And all near WhatsApp number no fa. O message in bra menki kind and fa mau. Josiah, good morning.
Well, that's not now. Oh, boy. Who videos? Mutala.
One documentary
Boy, video. Oh, the evidence. Anano, your friend, what's his name? Ampedutura. What's that in the friend Ampedutura? And then, yeah, besides, your best position, boy, every shoot. It's a one senior to Tura.
Me time na YouTube.
But maybe some. Oh, 2007, 2008, also YouTube.
I think I could share them on YouTube. Then you're popular.
Santiago Menabao when Alfredo Di Stefano Bugawo or YouTube or videos with YouTube. Then you are born and say, who's here for Tura? Since the board I am also about 9, what was 6? Just out to be boy, we are.
Said to Namidi Jimmy, but my bobby be.
When you was all say, what of you was here to be boy, I didn't move you have a trans non guabo. What does you have? We can you go here. And then what did you say about Manchester United?
I said they are not serious.
Oh, they don't use word. And yet, saying yes, they are not serious. Who use word?
Oh, son of a cow, Monsieur Munye serious.
Their fans will come at you.
Oh, no problem.
Their fans will, that is what I have learned in the last 3 months in Accra. That I won't talk about Manchester United.
And Manchester United as I'm kind. Me say there are 3 teams we will honor. But who says it's so much
pedigree and Manchester United?
But 2.
Some of them will come. We've seen teams come, they will blossom one season. The next season,
of course.
So Newcastle, then
Newcastle,
Villa, next season I'm sure it's me.
West Ham, because Manchester United and Chelsea, no, they make steps forward and they make steps backward. I don't know what is wrong with them.
You see, did you watch Chelsea against Villa?
I watched.
And tell me they were not impressive.
And on Gary Neville Ebisa said, why is it that the Chelsea have played so
Chelsea has created only someone creating more big chances in Arsenal this season.
Yeah.
Someone created more big chances, but Arsenal and actually the most goals in the Premier League.
Arsenal actually the most goals.
The most goals in the Premier League. They've considered the least number of goals.
So it means they are not clinical.
Chelsea are not clinical.
But also their defense is not good.
You can say it however you want
because they've considered.
But when they are playing football, you know that this is a team that is playing some good football.
They pass the ball so well.
So well.
But the end product.
I like it when you are being objective.
No, they pass the ball so well.
Did you watch United against Burnley?
Yeah, I watched. They wasted numerous chances. They were wasted.
What was the pattern for United?
There's this boy at United. On the ball, but when you next papa, the talent, you better not say no potential. Garnacho. His finishing is horrendous. And Garnacho Bono this year. Mudrik and Mubi. But when it gets to the final,
they say when Saka says Saka improving the finishing man one. Say oh your trademark finishing be a bono or bono ketuatua, then he just finishes.
He finds the far post.
Now Saka yet to pick up and not the share Barminic.
No, she go.
And not the share Barminic. 2-2 no ball, Emirates. It was the same goal. And rap in their game, he scored a similar thing.
Jamie Carragher go no share no. A top place a man you.
Let me say, like no Messi more like trademark finishes. No, he's learning that and Buano.
He should do it consistently.
He needs to do it consistently.
To be a top player,
he needs to do it consistently. Because me, I liked him, but I didn't feel say Saka is a player who could impact games single-handedly. I'm telling you the truth.
You don't see him as a player that could impact game when the going gets tough. Single-handedly, no winning game.
Single-handedly, no.
You don't think he can do that?
Arsenal do not have that. The only player who comes close when it comes to that, Trossard.
Or no, a bench player or a squad player.
Or no, because he impacts games more than the other players.
You don't think Odegaard does that?
He's impacted more games for Arsenal than any other player this season. Leandro Trossard, Bono, give him 5 minutes and he'll make something happen.
I don't move there. He doesn't need much more.
That's what I'm talking about impact. Man, on your time, bro. Because Bono be built to me. Position built to me, but
10 minutes go to me.
But to me,
and that time he asked me this Salah so they maybe
you see the Salah issue. I'll come there. It's unfortunate with time. The Salah issue is a different issue. You see, and that I'll come to Salah. You see, Mutala. When I sit here, when I sit here and tell you, say, I'm looking at Chelsea and I'm seeing something good. Someone might not understand, and you see, someone might allude it to sentiment, but that's not it. I wouldn't say Safar on Disasi. I was surprised.
It wasn't on Disasi, it was
Badiashile. Where Nama strikers here, they be that's a body check. Where is BBI strikers here? The
VAR is not consistent in England. Because we be as goes, we say,
another issue was the United handball. Commentators saying the BBI no go defend the ordinance. What do you mean by that?
You know, the funny thing. United didn't Coventry boy. The same incident happened against Bisaka. The penalty. We go on and commentator and say, and yet the BBI player defend the ordinance.
So at what point now Obo in Sempie?
You are right, Kyle. Say at this point I'm confused. I don't know.
No, seriously, if you're a pundit, you get confused.
I say I'm confused.
Because near Akrawe, was it Lisandro Martinez? Yeah, ball against Sociedad. United played against them. A ball the tie come on and say yes, a penalty. A ball be the come on and say a penalty. And it was shocking says I barely penalty on Manchester because it was a clear penalty.
That's a problem. With PGMO, no, they need to sit.
You see, Itana after AFCON, the connoisseurs of the game will tell you say even the African referees made good use of the VAR more than the Premier League referees. And in the Premier League, then there be an inconsistency.
There's a problem. I think it is the only thing that is taking the beauty away from the English.
That is the point. And I always say that and I know Nottingham for better tweet here. Look at the Nottingham tweet.
Yeah.
It's an indictment on the league. At this point, they need to fix these things. We understand that the game here dramatic. It's always because me, I believe that sometimes I'm not a conspiracy theorist. But they make us a Premier League. No, they are smart when it comes to trying to even see. They can use the negatives to even sell the game.
Of course.
Sab and VAR assembly. Yet be the Tone League, no, a whole league.
Did you watch the Tottenham Arsenal game?
Yeah, what part of that game?
Go now Van der Ven share,
I'm say offside.
What the similar incident is here. Go because
you see double standards in the doors. No, inconsistencies in the doors.
Demo Gallagher cracker. He has come out to say that.
No, they need to. Someone to me use Vanna. They should just scrap it. Move on to maybe. Because the VAR is there to aid. Say, course no, I so tight. No VAR number. Say, mom na VAR no hono. Bo officer foul no yenji. There was a foul on Garnacho. It's not a penalty. I was to say he's been tripped. Like it was so clear.
Now I've heard conversation from the VAR room where the one behind the VAR catcher referee said, from my end, it is not too clear. So use your discretion.
That is but that is it. Now, why do you think the VAR is there? Say me share. Now me feel say no. That's why I'll call you to the screen. So you go there and check. Because who say the final say? Until say me make a so say. So that's it. Confirmed. And also the Goku Liverpool. You say confirm or say confirm. Confirm or say confirm.
Yeah, game make.
How many space? So go now. Luis Diaz go now say confirm.
Confirm.
Or say yes. It stands. So it doesn't stand. Yes. Okay. Yeah. More. Ni ya choki going off. Communication. I don't know how they are implementing this. I don't know if there's something there we don't know.
No, there's something. There's something they are not getting right.
No, but how don't you get this right? One of our biggest problems in this country, is the deficit of modern day technology. And I believe that our league will be far better.
It will improve.
It will improve. So how come you have all these things? Then then the commentator also come and say, "A year they be defended on this ability." What's that saying?
No, Jose, give them the benefits. Almost am I confused because they say now the handball rule and Casacorano, different.
Oh, come on. I don't get it.
Natural position.
What is unnatural position? Someone is explaining it's a natural position, man. Someone too is saying once the ball, you see, but it all depends on which one you give precedence to. Is it where the ball is going? Or it's the position of the person's hand? Yeah, share ball on the face. Say ball, if it's on target, if it's heading towards a dangerous area, if it's goal bound, then so it depends on which one you are giving more the precedence to. Then someone will interpret it, tell you so it means that they are giving more they are prioritizing the person's posture before where the ball is going. Or the ball and then go bound. So they take it from different perspectives, different angles. Then they confuse themselves and they confuse us, the viewers. The VAR issues they need to solve it. Some 3 months we say league nuko breaker. Or they need to put things in place.
It's becoming too much. Inconsistency in the also. This week at the ABC Wolves, like you don't really understand what is happening with England.
And it is costing some of these teams. Because one day you might say something that is contrary to what you said today.
So Ian Wright said he doesn't want to comment on this.
Because next time
he himself is confused. Because he was saying that Man United ball should have been an out.
It's a penalty. It's a penalty. That United ball player. It's a penalty.
I was saying LGBT Man United. Nankasa LGBT.
United
so it should have been a penalty, but can you say next week?
On the United game, see, Onana should grow up.
He's making case mistake.
Who keep about could be a punch, but no don't say now. What? Keeper, you know this thing happened against, and you know why news on Belgium penalty when the referee was asked to go to the VAR.
Wolves
game, no.
That's a Wolves and penalty. And also say, you see the inconsistency.
You see,
it was
it's a make also Onana should have linked. You say Casemiro started it, yeah, but Onana should have been smarter.
But Casemiro, Bonnet saw heady PA.
There was nowhere Ube all headed ball, especially when you know say the power and everything. You were not so clear.
Why didn't he know his bearing?
No, he knew. But then the safest place, because social proximity no Jinana, headed to Anka headed Kusim.
There be Obia me Bobo, I mean, Mr. Goalkeeper, and your papa.
Okay. No. You don't make certain statements here. Please. Please don't make certain statements.
Okay, mommy,
rephrase it.
Okay.
Then Kase go to Panasa.
Obia, yeah, Bobo. Throughout the season, I know my goalkeeper is a problem.
Actually, you think the Manchester United goalkeeper is a problem?
Yes.
You are saying this. I'm not the one saying it too.
He's a problem. He has not been at his best since he came to Manchester.
You are saying that Manchester United goalkeeper is a problem.
Of course, they have a goalkeeper.
United fans, it's you.
How many has a vote now with goalkeeping problem?
Manchester has no this.
And yet, because he was doing it in attacks in post. Man, you any has the same goalkeeping problem.
Manchester United has.
Where was Casemiro heading the boat?
I mean, you see, sometimes these players and Casano, it's because he's been played out of position as a centre back. That's one of the reasons. But if there's something that is wrong with United, the coach should be held accountable.
Do you know, I now understand, or I try to put myself in the shoes of Bruno Fernandes when he gets frustrated after every game.
Easy.
After every game.
Mutala, say, Endra, after Kevin De Bruyne's assist to, he assisted both goals.
Yes.
Vardiol goal and Haaland goal.
He had double figures.
He has 18 assists, no competitions this season.
Figures, yeah.
Only said he's playing less games than Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
But do you know that Bruno Fernandes has created the most chances? Endra now creating 100th chance in the Premier League.
But how many has been scored?
How many? Normal converted. So a player like Bruno Fernandes, after his United career, he wouldn't gain that respect.
Okay,
he deserves.
From what you are saying, if I'm doing the calculation, there is a higher probability that if Bruno Fernandes was at Manchester City and assisting Haaland more, his numbers would have been crazy.
I've created 100 chances in the Premier League. Another maker say, see, he creates more chances than Kevin De Bruyne.
So why
per 90 minutes
does he get abused by the media?
Per 90, because the team, this is what is happening to Pogba, the Paul Pogba effect. Yeah. I've told you, the Paul Pogba effect. I told you, if Pogba didn't make that switch to Manchester United and he stayed at Juventus, we'll be talking about Paul Pogba being a flop.
Because the media is always on Bruno.
No, maybe so. Mutala just assumes that Pogba never came to United. He spent all his years at Juventus. Will you call him a flop?
No.
Why would you call him a flop? Because he will be winning at Juventus.
Yeah.
Something he's not doing, he didn't do at Manchester United. It's so clear. Kobe Menu at some point will be frustrated if this is what United will still keep on doing. And he will leave. Yeah. During the game, I was watching his body posture. Body language. There's something wrong with the team. And my problem is, if Ten Hag has been at United for 2 years, or 2 seasons, and Anthony Raiola will come to Bournemouth in the space of months and get Bournemouth playing like a real team, then there's something wrong with the coach.
But was he candid with what he said after the game? That United cannot challenge for the title in the next 2 years. It will take time.
He is going out. That's the mindset of a coach who has failed.
No, I am asking that because
maybe you have been objective.
No, maybe almost from
why do they say that, right? Why do they say that? Why don't they say that in the first season when they are being unveiled, like when they are signing their contract?
Mourinho said that when he was going.
Was he not the same person who came to tell us that errors will come to an end?
Mourinho said that when he was going out. Ole said that when he was going out. Rangnick said that when he was going out.
He knows.
Why did they say that?
Because now reality is dawning on them. And for Ten Hag, I sat here and said this thing. He shot himself in the foot with the decisions he made. After the first thing, he felt the league was an easy league. Now look at the mess he's created.
Odi third no.
He thought Saudi trophy.
And he said
no, he thought he would achieve better. I've sat here and said this thing so many times. He thought the league was going to be so easy for him. Today, look at where he is. Mutala, Arsenal, they need to be careful.
Why?
If they don't win the league this season, Mutala will break down.
That is the mental part.
Yeah.
Their life here right.
The stars, see, everything has been aligned for them. The cosmos has been aligned for us now. When season my team be allegation, you heavy and go, you know. Team be allegation, we starting at 5 minutes, a man a red card. I remember the season Leicester call relegation. Mutala, nothing goes well for you. And sometimes those are the things about football we do not fully understand or we can't fully explain. That's the game. Sometimes you see in football. At this point, I'm looking at Arsenal and how everything seems to be going on so well for them. They barely put a foot wrong. Everyone is talking about their performance. They are unbeaten against the top 6. Or the big 6, if I should put it. They are unbeaten against the big 6. Neither Spurs, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, and let me assure Arsenal this season. But if Man City should win the outstanding game, they will be 2 points ahead of us now. Last season they came close. They were not able to lay their hands on the title. But after this season, if they don't win the title, next season, sadly. You saw what happened to Liverpool. They came close in 2018-2019.
Yeah.
97 points. It was a record then for a team that plays second. 97 points. The next season, Mutala, they went 2 more up. 99 points to win. That was the COVID season. Since that time, they've not been able to win the title again. So for Arsenal to go 2 seasons, toe-to-toe with Man City, next season we're sharing records. So I'm wondering how City would come first if they win, because Arsenal record against the top 6 now, it's impeccable. Their worst is a draw. They beat Liverpool, they beat City themselves, they've beaten Chelsea, they've beaten Manchester United, they've beaten Tottenham Hotspur. So it's becoming even more difficult for me to understand how with the season they are having, everyone, all the pundits, Haley, Arsenal said they are currently the best team in Europe and all that. And they are still, or they will still be 2 points behind Man City if City should win the outstanding game.
But remember, Arsenal pushed them to the wall.
It's not about pushing someone to the wall. No one will remember you for pushing towards or pushing someone to the wall. Was it then? You pushed him to the wall and they took the prize. What did you earn?
You will always be remembered for something.
For what? Who remembers Spurs for pushing Leicester to the wall?
Everyone remembers me in Kumasi for what I did.
Well, who did you push to the wall? Did you push someone to the wall? Last year, how many points? Say 85. Sorry. If Arsenal should bottle the league this season, I don't think they'll come back stronger again. They should forget. Players, the hunger and desire to play. Because I was looking at the game against Spurs, where Spurs had a great time within the game, but Arsenal were just so clinical. They scored their 3 goals with their 3 shots on target within that time. It's that time frame now. 3 goals no machine now where the shots and that shot on target all ended up in goals. That was how clinical they were. And yes, we all can attest to the fact that mentally they look stronger than they used to be. Because this is the Arsenal team that has been humiliated in recent times. Newcastle 4-4. Arsenal will go to Spurs and they won't be able to win. It's typical of Arsenal. The other day I was telling you how these big teams are humiliating Arsenal in the Premier League in recent times. We're in 8, we're in 6. Now that's not the same Arsenal. But the ultimate is to win the title. Mutala, if they fail to win the title, I don't think that Saka, best for Yanapa, no BB when you say, it will be very difficult.
It's very difficult.
When Arteta will have, and you see, it will begin with Arteta. If he even begins to crack, Because usually when we need title now, but I have not.
I've been in an organization like that where you want to achieve your target. Why unya? You lose faith in the leader.
Of course, you give up.
You give up.
You give up.
Or can it be a crown person?
You give up. And that's how most coaches lose their dressing room. That is why I'll talk about the club. You see, club has an issue.
Which issue?
His loyalty. And it is costing him.
Why?
Club is too loyal. And I don't remember there were players at club signing up. These players have not been replaced in the Liverpool setup. Gigi Wanyado, Fabinho, Sadio Mane, Roberto Firmino. But then all these players left at some point because they felt that they were underappreciated, especially Sadio Mane. Mane felt whatever Salah was doing, he was doing the same.
Yeah.
Club didn't want Mane to go, but Mane felt it's kind of more Mane.
Yeah.
So I had to go. But Klopp is one coach. I'm sure he can work with them for 10 years, and he wouldn't want to sack them, or even want to move on to a different set of players.
Loyalty.
He's too loyal. So that is what you gain for being too loyal.
Klopp,
no, Klopp is a loyal person. Look at it. Look at the way the players score. Look at the way our team or assemble here sometime. No. Look at the way these players left. Firmino felt his time at Liverpool had come to an end. Let me go to Saudi and go and make money. Salah was still there. And then you've showed, that is why Pep wouldn't want to work with you for more than 5-6 seasons. Unless maybe you are very special. Because at some point, all you have to do is to tell you, or the Obiba, you go. It's every 3-4 seasons, we are the star player of Aguero. Echo. Yet Cancelo was arguably the best fullback in the league. He said he didn't want Cancelo again. He's brought in Ake, Vardiol and co. But Klopp will still remain loyal to these players. And you see, that is the consequence of it. And then Salah can look at you and have a banter with you. No, not Ferguson. No. Not Carlo Ancelotti. Klopp created this mess himself. And when we all thought in his last season at Liverpool, at least they will challenge for something. Look at the mess. All of a sudden, Ononi outgoing Impono has been overshadowed by that role between himself and Mo Salah.
I also the matter bench 18 minutes maybe when I feel I'll catch him.
Because of the Salah isn't the Salah we used to know.
Yeah,
because there's been a change in the system. Yeah. And Salah has admits something has changed. Yeah. You think these players will not know? They know. Salah feels that Darwin Núñez is a great player. But only Darwin Núñez bond no, and this only Bobby Firmino.
Because Darwin Núñez is a typical striker.
He is a typical striker who is selfish and would want to score.
Would want to score. Luis Diaz is
Bobby Firmino but keeper no. Not the two Salah says Salah mebo.
Jamie Carragher say even with Luis Diaz, they still haven't replaced money.
I told you, make a
they are completely different players.
See, they are different players. Mane and Luis Diaz are completely different players. Yeah. Bobby Firmino and what's his name? Darwin Núñez are different players. McAllister is not the same player as Gigi Wijnaldum. That is why Klopp will wish that he would have worked with that Liverpool team for like 10 years. That was the team that won the league.
Yeah.
And one of the problem has to be with adaptation. He struggles to adapt. Now look at Salah and look at Klopp. The coach that wants Gina Tottenham players to be again. Today look at the role he's having with Mo Salah. And that's not what we all wanted to see. And now we were thinking say it will be, final day. It will be so nice. Na Salah near na Klopp near the way they were hugging each other, at least 2 trophies be. Today, everything has gone down.
I'm sure they never envisaged that this will be.
At this point, see, even in February, no one thought that this was how things was going to pan out for Liverpool. Now they've given up on the title chase. They've given up. They know it's over. There's no way they can win the Premier League. I'll blame Klopp. Sometimes loyal. Look at the best coaches. Even Pep Guardiola. Because if you give the player too much room, too much space to operate, one day they'll come for you.
Do you think Salah has become too powerful?
He is too powerful. But Salah was dictating how much he wanted to earn. That was why Mane left. Mane left because of Mo Salah.
Yeah, we all know.
I'm not saying Salah and Musume. The only difference between the two of us was goals.
Yeah.
And Messi goals, penalty. The only difference was that Salah was on penalty duties. Salah was on penalty duties. Mane and J didn't Mane share the top scorer award with them before?
Yeah.
He did. He wasn't on penalty duties. So he felt what Salah was doing. But then as a Salah had more respect and command than him.
Of course.
So I just say Brandon no. Brandon no.
Maybe a man PR now.
Yes, and a Brandon also count. He's a North African, you're a West African.
Let me ask you this. Would you say club has achieved at Liverpool, and would you add him to the Hall of Fame?
He is going to make it into the Premier League has how many years? 32 years.
Yeah.
How many coaches in the Premier League now?
Oh, fair. Omodoso.
Andrew 10.
Oh yeah, sure.
Coaches are winning. Ferguson win the Premier League 13
times.
Pep win 5.
I'm proud.
Mourinho win 3.
I've forgotten he won it 13 times.
Mourinho win 3. How many of these as a winger 3? It will cram. Win multiple times. 4. Sir Alex Ferguson, Jose Mourinho, Pep Guardiola, and Arsene Wenger.
Remember Blackburn?
Blackburn winning 95.
Yeah, I don't know who was coaching them at that time.
But that coach never won it again.
Yeah, I'll
yes.
have to find out.
Every Premier League winning coach will be in the Hall of Fame.
Obi Awajimi be that.
Hey, no one Jimmy that will go in the Hall of Fame.
And there's a Claudio Ranieri
will be in the Hall of Fame. At some point, it's just a matter of time. Say every year will be, then they induct them. But club will be in the, and you see, the KAF, because prior to Onone coming, they've not won it for 30 years or more. So he had to come in and halt that run. And it's Liverpool we are talking about, we're a traditional club. You can't tell me say he won't be part of he won't be a Hall of Fame.
So he has achieved.
He has achieved.
Okay.
Champions League, Premier League.
9 years, 1 trophy, Peno.
9 years, 1 Premier League trophy. Yeah. By 9 years, he won 8 trophies.
Who?
Club.
No, they are looking at the Premier League.
Okay. Yes, man. 9 years, 1 trophy. Yeah. But during the time, no one on April.
Only Pep Guardiola.
It was Pep Guardiola.
Is that an excuse?
It's no excuse, but it was Pep Guardiola for crying out loud.
But is that
they had the financial muscle.
So you are putting all those factors into place?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, Mutala. I have to no more discussion. They had more power. It's Manchester City we are talking about. When Klopp was struggling to get players, City were buying defenders for 60 million, 55 million. When was the last time Klopp, aside Van Dijk, when was the last time Klopp spent 50 million on a defender? That's why I'll go back and tell you, say, if during Pep's time, City, it's a verdict, na FFP, no, sa breaches na a bit better Pep one. Maybe the kind of respect.
He will not take anything away from
it. Will take a lot.
He will not take
it's cheating.
Away.
It's like doping. You are doping. As a boss, I will doping.
He has cemented his name as.
It's not about cementing, but it will also be an indictment on his name.
He has cemented his name as the current best coach.
I don't care. Imagine a boxer doping before a fight. If we want it to be fair. Imagine a boxer doping before a fight. It's a better from the time, I think 2016 or by. So you really, that's a verdict, but that's a bit better than one. Maybe that respect we give to him. Maybe me, I might not see him to be that coach.
It will still be there.
You think it will be there?
Yeah.
We don't know the consequences yet.
The current best coach in the world.
And America does say we don't know the consequences yet. We do not know the consequences yet. But it means you are using illegal means to win your titles.
Nothing can be taken.
You are using illegal means to win your titles. That's the point.
Okay, Josiah Okokwe so na oten nkano enti ha na no so ye de besi na che de akabia ye de aso so make kind messages na me ye no fro na if de ye mafie ye be fia ye de finsem no abro we say Brazier saving breasts on and off the field. Bismarck from Ashama. Brazier selling breast sports ceiling and our person can breast sports in Europe. Who writes these scripts better? Okay. They will share final goal ne edema breast and ra League One game. You find Brazier and yes, me who say go for kapa honum. Wait, and so say that kind of messages no or say I am really happy you're talking about this VAR thing. It has caused more harm than good to some teams. I will send you some of the VAR decisions. Henry from Bibiashi. Wait, say my name is Sule from Accra. We Arsenal are not expecting Josiah to say good things about us. Wait, and so say good morning Mutala. I told you dreams were going to lose, right? Josiah, how you wish Chelsea could finish the 7th position in the league. My Arsenal gave them 5 and you said it was lucky goals. We lose at Spurs, we beat them, and now you are talking about next season. This is Kumasi boy from Manette Sprinters. Well, so no reasonable Manchester United will attach you. What's it saying? I don't understand. No reasonable Manchester United fan will attack you, Mutala, for saying Man United are not serious. Every single real Manchester United fan is knows that Manchester United is not serious at all. What we United hate about what Josiah is saying is that Chelsea is having a better season than Man United. He even said that Manchester United game against Sheffield United it's not. I'm not getting your message. Gomez Emmanuel, I did not take from Suhum. Jehovah Rapha, I'm not getting your message. So say United are not serious, but whoever says that Chelsea are having a better season than them is lying to himself. Well, see, you spoiled my day for comparing my United goalkeeping problems to my darling Phobia. Phobia will prove next season. Phobia Masters, Egbon from Lakeside. We say it's now official, Max FM. Thiago Silva will be leaving Chelsea at the end of the season. Benji. Arsenal will go through to win the EPL this season. I am Oscar, taxi driver from Nungwa. Okay. And oh, I should have called Samizi guy. He was in London. He was at the North London Derby. Okay, be friendly later. Well, say good morning, Mutala, and your lovely pundits. Always thank God for your lives. Mutala, is it true that Ten Hag has been given the final match with City to secure his job? This is Majesty from Newland. I don't know about that. I think now I am seeing the lights. Arsenal deserves the Premier League than City. For Enzo, he is a CFC problem. Now, wow, from Medina. Please, why is it that most of your analysis are only based on the EPL games? Please try and analyze other leagues because it is making us not listen to what you are discussing. I am Freeman inside Pukwase. Max Boss. No, they can't. Wait to say, okay. This one says, it will be very good if Josiah keep to his promise not to talk about Man United. He has started this noise about 1.2 million Chelsea, who are mid-table. I find it strange he thinks he can find something wrong with Man United, who are above Chelsea and in the FA Cup final. I wish Nanadaka can face him soon on the program to stop the diabolics. Kofi from Kasua. There's no way Man City will win the season Premier League because it will be a draw with Wolves and draw with Hotspurs. Go for it inside a year whenever. This one is from Majesty Onodi Fripon. Or say good morning, Max Q. I'm happy for Chelsea's draw and also for Ziyech. He has developed much. I will be happy if he joins a year Chelsea back. Them sleep and zero. Or say or the free Tema Newtown. Or say good analysis by Nanedu and Josiah. Please, you guys should bless me this morning. Happy belated birthday to myself. Charlie, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Them sleep Benjiro. This one is from Akwesi 9 from Kaneshi. Or say happy belated birthday to Yvonne Kokokwe. Okay. Kofi Ajama Black Man. Or say listening to you live from Pig Farm. And this one says, I am Adiko from Pram Pram. 60 million Kai Havertz scored again. Good morning. Man United need to sign 2 midfielders and 2 defenders from Jadon Sancho at Kisiman. This one says, please kindly check the sound, okay? Max Sports, I hope you guys are doing well. Max Sports is the best among the rest. You guys are doing a great job. Keep it up. Can City be stopped? We will fight till the end. We are going for the league title and FA Cup. We are the citizens. Regular listener Adama from Tema. And this one is from Chris Diggy, texting from Jaguar Fast Food inside North Kaneshi. I think Man City will win all their matches and take the league trophy. And good luck to my team Barca tonight as we take on Valencia. Good morning to the love of my life, Ohima Marigold inside North K. She's doing the listening. And this one says, good morning, Mutala. Please, I can see Courtois in the squad for Madrid. Is it true? No. Yeah. Wesley, please, Island Man United are interested in Joao Neves of Benfica. Please, is that true? This is Level from NK City. That is the rumor flying around. This one says, hi, good work. Thank God for Kotoko and Chelsea draw. Dreams FC at home 3-0. Oh, I am listening and watching you live from New Fadama Presby Church. Daniel Osei Usu. This one also says, fine morning. Premier League referees are cheating Chelsea too much this season. Madueke was fouled in Arsenal penalty area before Arsenal scored their second goal. Villa scored their second goal against Chelsea after the ball went out of play. But with a little notch on the Villa defender by Badiashile, Disasi's beautiful goal was chopped off. Why? This one says, I am new. Aule from Pong, Shanghai, a favorite listener of your show, but long time texting. Mutala, my darling club Chelsea was clearly robbed last Saturday. This and many other errors from VAR and officiating in the EPL will soon make the league uninterested to watch. Sooner or later, if they don't work on that. Well, say good morning, Mutala. Can't you people see the Dreams FC keeper is a Black Stars material? Please tell them for me. Danny Rocks from Insumia. EPL teams and they are and what they currently need. Man United, a new striker and attacking midfielder to reduce the workload on Bruno. A good left back to replace Luke Shaw. Manchester City, a goalkeeper to replace Edison. More solid defenders, at least one midfielder after KDB and Kovacic. Liverpool, 2 defenders and 1 defensive midfielder. For Chelsea, they need 2 new goalkeepers, 2 centre backs, a right back, a right winger, left winger, Abba. 8. Chelsea the Kwanyama wa listed on. We say I am Nana Mwako from Ashama in Newtown at Gito Aluminium Company. Fantastic analysis from Josiah. UEFA and England referees have decided to rob Chelsea men and women, but we the Chelsea fans believe next season is going to be our season, so all critics should watch out. This is Josiah. Also, this Josiah is always against Pep. Why? Is it because of Barcelona? Pep have proven that EPL is like other leagues. Good morning. This is from Ernest. Well, so my name is Paul Sterling inside Tema International School. I wish the Ghanaians can win the EPL, but as long as Pep is alive, no way. Okay. Sami Kazola or the picture and a free Spentex at the brain. Emmanuel Tete from Pram Pram. Also, why does Josiah hate Pep like that? Pep has done nothing to you. We say, please read my message to Josiah. Read it, but our message, you know what? Chelsea, I can spend the whole day reading what you think Chelsea need for next season. This is where the message is to but keep them coming on 0506 367 196, making kind Eddie. You try on home, you buy, if in some, you will be the bro.
Saturday and every Saturday on Max 89.7 FM. Connect with your school. Which school has produced the brightest mind? What is your school renowned for? Find out as high schools and colleges go head to head, vying for bragging rights and glory. Don't miss this chance to witness history in the making. Join us for an unforgettable morning of spirited debate and fierce competition.
Has produced all the best dignitaries in this country. We talk about Pakwesi Indum, Totobi Kwachi, and all the however that's went to St. Augustine's College.
Master, stop your bin. Central region. If we say for Obako school, this is for Kumasi High School. Have you heard of Agri Memorial? Oh, Agri best school. Very, very best school. The Kumasi the account schools are 2 schools, and your Prempeh Upugua. Kofo went to which school? He went to Prempeh. Prempeh is the college.
And Tiada no we a paper college obey a president, no. One can say young for schools near to colleges, no class young for Monto High School. High school, college, pay. College invest you. College, America, college invest you. In the end, I could foresee young schooling in high school. College, you know who's a more high school right now. The Minister of Education is from high school. High school is building a stadium. I must produce all the athletes in this. Achimota have produced over 3 presidents. Confederation Cup went to Infantry. What came out of Adi school? Tell me. Now more from Adi school. Canada just come from Adi school. The best comes from the central region. The CAF schools are no one central region. More moving in science and math schools, no. And then my produce. And then project partners equipment ben my produce Ukuma. What you are job in the national maths and science schools in your winning at the end there. Contact what you produce to be. School Connect. Link up with your former mates and be part of your school once again. Schools Connect. Be part of the competition.
Football facts and figures with Mohammed Shaban, the statistician. Join here Wednesday via 6 to 8 p.m. on Max FM. The bedroom call the Ghana Premier League, the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League, and the Access Bank Division 1 League. Memory fee, the FA Cups no so ekoso Ghana. Emba and in Beman na bedroom call near the 178 media Bremo. Join here name for the exclusive statistics into me and Fan Bremo Brante Ben and Ashe goes to do assist no one more and a South na clean goalkeepers ben and a player ben and it me tackle pa player ben so and a bonne homodin se otu America el park and so they won fact ni na no ebe bremo e the various leagues ni na ye be read you messages na fe ya ma okwan na fe wo so etumi de wadwen kire and so e de aba e show no so me dey Shaban Mohammed join on Max FM 89.7 na afeyem fa the Ghana Premier League, the Access Bank Division 1 League, Malta Guinness Women's Premier League and the FA Cups no fact no into me emfa embremo.
The Max Predictor. Come every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Your sports run-up comes with all your predictions.
Barcelona, Shakhtar, home win for Barcelona. Celtic, Atletico Madrid, over 1.5.
The Max Predictor. Monday to Friday. Review for all your exclusive interviews, reactions, and preview all weekend matches.
Copenhagen opened up and it's 1-0. Well, it might come through. Here to Torreira.
With all your predictions available. Sports Run-Up. Stay tuned. The Max Predictor.
Your weekend just got maximized as the whole new TIG show with Frankie 5 and the TIG crew on this and every Sunday from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Max 89.7 FM. Get served with the gospel music trends, hot music videos, top chats, captivating interviews, and your favorite segment, Damascus Experience. This is gospel. Preach it to all generations.
Embrace the all-new iMax 32 Android television with advanced modern tech, which gives you an improved viewing experience and unlimited pleasure. The slim, slick television comes with full HD screen with high resolution and wide color gamut. The top-notch picture quality makes your movies and games 5 times clearer. With the latest Android 11 version, enjoy all your favorite Android apps like Netflix, YouTube, Showmax on a click. Watch all your favorite favorite programs non-stop with a sharp focus, balanced contrast, and radiant balance. Take a step into a new world of scenery and fantasy with the new IMAX 32 Android television. Available at all MaxBuy shops nationwide and online at 1,799 Ghana cedis only. Visit us on www.maxbuy.com.gh or download the MaxBuy app on Google Play Store. You can also call on 0596 913 298 or 0544 019 552. IMAX Smart Life.
IMAX quality modern standing fans are vital on hot days. They cool you with good airflow and to aid sound and longer sleep. They are secured with anti-rust mesh grille and enhanced super speed motor for durability. The powerful 3-speed control allows you to adjust the airflow with an optional brighter bulb which illuminates the room. They come in 3 types and energy saving, affordable too. Available in all MaxBuy outlets and leading shops in town. Call MaxBuy now on 0302-750-308 or buy online www.maxbuy.com.gh or follow us on Facebook, IMAX Electronics. For bulk purchase, contact 0245-240-983. Choose super reliable IMAX fans. Choose smart life. IMAX. Smart life.
Football facts and figures with Mohammed Shaban, the statistician. Join here Wednesday via 6 to 8 p.m. Our Max FM. The bedroom call the Ghana Premier League, the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League, and the Access Bank Division 1 League. Remember, Renfi, the FA Cups no so ekoso ewo Ghana. Emba any Bema na your bedroom call near the 178 media Bremo. Join here name for the exclusive statistics into me and Fan Bremo. Brante Ben and Ashe goes to do assist no one more and a house na cliche. Goalkeepers ben and a player ben and it me tackle pa player ben so and a bonny homework so to America El Park and so they won't fact ni nano ebe bremo the various leagues ni na you better read messages na fe ama okwan na fe wo so wait me the wadwen kire and so e aba e show news me dey Shaban Mohammed join on Max FM 89.7 na afeyem fa the Ghana Premier League, the Access Bank Division 1 League, Malta Guinness Women's Premier League and the FA Cups no fact no into me emfa embremo.
It is still the sports back here on Max 89.7 FM. We delve deep into what happened on the foreign front. This time you're coming home, and also Kosovo. The Ghana Premier League is in perspective, and also Dreams FC. Their dreams have been shattered. Dreams FC ni na yehwe nim senka bibia be koye e dia mom ye be di ho komo but Ghana Premier League match day 28 games ekoso.
This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own, let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again.
It's my day 28 games so the Ghana Premier League and I say in the whole 70 it was Legon Cities that beat Become Chelsea by 3-0 and Samatex also got a 1-0 victory over Great Olympics. Nations FC drew goalless with Babiani Gold Stars Mediema drawing 1-1 with Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Then Bechem United also drew 1-0 with Heart of Lions and Adriana losing at home to Karela by 2-1.
We've been there. Premier League is back again. Since the days of
and again back it is in Swaterman who will be taking on Bofo Aquatano. But after a year 28 games in the Ghana Premier League, say and a table on a tier. It is Samatex who are leading the pack with 52 points. Nations FC are second with 45 points. Adriana are third with 42 points. And Swaterman also fourth with 41 points. Then there's Become Chelsea who are fifth with 41 points. Bechem United are sixth with 40 points. Mediama who are 40 points at also 7. And watching 8 is Accra Lions who are 40 points. 9th is Babiani Gold Stars. More 39 points. Legon City is also 10th with 38 points. Asante Kotoko are 11th with 37 points. Heart of Oak at also 12th with 35 points. 13th Air Karela with 34 points. Then there is Great Olympics who are 14th with 33 points. 15th Air Dreams FC 31 points. And the last 3 teams on the Ghana Premier League table, Air Bofo Aquatano who are 16th with 31 points. Heart of Lions also 17th with 29 points. Real Tamale United, they are 15th with 25 points.
Ghana Premier League is back again. Since the days of Joe Debra. We've been there. Division 1 League is back again. And the days of
Sabedi Yankwa Mani Sona Yankwa Chichen Komo Yene Samatex Wabo PRO I Fred Kwesi Abronoma Kasa and Fire or Motai 2 Pushino. Kwesi Anopedia that's a Waje Penny and Kasa or Max 89.7 FM. First of all, my congratulations. See about 28 games in the Ghana Premier League. Now Samatex, Eda so that top. And easy. And no, you ever season Arsenal, no cranny Namie no mi bisao. Was it in your plan, say, more challenging for the title?
100%. Yesterday, my who said you have to be in top 4. And your cast top 4 is from the first position to the 4th position. So now we knew say I was now Boaboa, Yayano, and Samatex, more leading in you a bra. That position 4, my mention, you to me about. So, no, you say they are, it is back. And I better to do one because looking at, I was here, it's not that you don't any more course over having, you know, until say, you really used to see what football match will be. No, I'm for to us and news because in the kind of preparation I seen here before I ever started seeing.
Okay, now Nuruddin Amadou as the coach of Samatex. Wabajuma 28 games Samoda top there, not just Wabajuma. Has there ever been a timer? Wabaya ye share Juma National. Now no doubt in kakra say, hey, adia maybe I do a person a ligi over to me the do what ye.
No, like I said, no, Dean Urban. Now our backing because the Osha coach and no worker when he had last season, I a party user. May the coach Benaba, and he said that we trust Nurudina Medua and I settle on him. And Yensi said, Yen projects are na yeno. After our cabin, the boy and resource in the better to an hour card, so. Not me. After Yen, 10 years, looking at the project and structures. I know if you say, I'm not new, another 15 to the project after an worker. So, you man, they needed support and then backing. Say, you here can tell us we are ready to provide for you backing from board the number 12 supporters, you know, will be at our. So, now you give this, you're trapped, no, now receive with him, but by and so. And also know done it, you know. But it's not just Nuruddin Amadou. Yama playing body in so. Emmanuel Kayeke. He was almost a forgotten man. Wakwa Sante Kotoko. Anko ye. Eban sena mumunya didi when you say
obi a kokoto kokora wetima mo na nkofo vrefino mutimi ko fa ne ba ya now he is more or less one of the best midfielders in the Ghana Premier League.
Ma among for we fi say yene Kayeke nyana na ebo zone 2 those days at Karela United then some at the same zone. Enti yenim Kayeke yeta in terms of the modern Kayeke obo. No wonder. So we saw no Kayeke that we knew. The big name call you baby or no. So we have to bring because no one player need a chiache. So we have to bring him and see say you only muno. And in the amana to see me, you bet you me you bet you me asanso amana back to his form. It's not easy. You will be when you move from zone 2. Someone of Wakara United. So no wonder we some matters you only muno buy and so or done it.
Wadanedi, and you're not quite upon a home Baba Musa from ASKFC Division 1. Upon a home Emmanuel Oseusu, so upon a home as a player, somebody buying in Ano superb. Someone who can find free house, no, want to buy, and he's doing a good job. How come all your players are playing well at once?
A proper scouting team because said the way I come and say if you want to get quality players. It's a Ghana League, you know. Good one and time much TV show. Like theater, you air your family, so maybe you do an answer. Who show TV show? Now, once who fun among some matters, yeah, both in the league last season, you know. Now, let's start team, answer with Division 1, let's start for players. Let's start team with Premier League, let's start for players. Because one to me, just a game, maybe a game back, a game you know for 30 players. Maybe you have to follow the players 5 or 6 matches. The more the more people say, "What me follow players?" Maybe 6 matches, they move 4, perform better than my one. Who is okay player when you born ball, and then just by one game be okay. So starting team no now wide. Then you follow almost to be the Baba Amando. You follow the since 2020, and you follow our Sky FC. The choice yes, we are sharing more than one every season. Piano say now we improve. And no, and I'm all the quality. And I player between us sambo.
I never quite add Ghana Premier League in money winning away games. What might be this season, especially venue back Muko Rini and you move one pa a doma. And I say that this year. I would make away now. I'm going for 3 points, especially a difficult venue like Doma.
Let me give you a secret. Say, come for away game, man. If you can say team in France away game here Sunday, no team to Saturday. Let's say over travel more than 8 hours. No to Saturday and a pack. No could do ABR Saturday 4 p.m. The next day, I'm about match no. Players and the fatigue best team. You took 2 days before our matches. If you say a match is on Sunday, team to Friday. So Friday and a pack, maybe at 9 a.m. team net to. By 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. you could do. So the whole of Saturday team never take. Then Sunday match in Abaso. These are the secrets we have been using. And don't forget to say, yeah, both matches are several years. And who at the country tell you so away matches, but we saw say, any yesterday strategies in your hard here. So team will travel and come for away games. It's what though you lose away matches. Do us in the winning it, but you to take a vital point. That was setting venue and never be going to here. And that has now a secret. It's also you look away matches there 2, 3 quarters. Me and lose Subi. He has a team no quantum. For instance, the walk about this out here. The game is on Sunday also, but you move from on Thursday. Then Thursday na anado, I could do maybe a couple matches. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday game nabaso. So these are some of the secrets that we have been using throughout the season. Though at a cost, but moments are open we showcase the transfer matters no. Also, call for now, put me on your menu.
yeah, the born out TV so send your kind any share any the Beba Stadium why you know any share and mostly the plaudits them the coach Nuruddin Amadou and the playing squad. At the end of management, most why it is aiding Samatex or pushing them closer to the Premier League title.
We are catching Samatex players in the set and by the opportunity and you've been when you bought other clubs. Now, one opportunity to boss Samatex. The Biamu will be you are the stars, you are playing the same Premier League. If you one, believe in yourself. Two, management, they make sure say the Biamu here be as playing body, no, one Sabeka. Even almost new winning home match. Now, you are turning their winning bonus as a way winning bonus. Typical example, when Samatex played against Accra to look at some Abons in Stadium. Samatex in playing for 3 has home bonus or not away winning bonus. Edema Manchester Wabra, the owner of the club, and can't winning match new year, same as that. Make you up winning bonus as an away bonus. Once away bonus win no, a sustaining home the win no. So the home win as away bonus. Just imagine. So these are some of the things management Edema players and we make sure say you monitor every player. Player Pia will help you also the gymina, either training grounds, either at the academy house, either on the field, you are at any time just to start them up. Team you could lose matter is they are winning the next game. So all these are things that you have the man or my that results no.
Baby, I'm doing it. Can you confidently say everything is set up for Karela to win for Samatex to win the Ghana Premier League?
I can confirm to every Samatex supporter that surely Samatex will win the league. You know, I'm a Ghana no to Niaba and you're married to me and you're yet to my thing. The ama team Samatex said that I was saying about why you are league in the Minnesota. You just not catch you be as you are winning the league. Inshallah.
Now, Moji League in Africa.
We are more than ready for the Africa.
Ghana class, Muslimuniska, and preparation ska say any other Mubako.
Momenta, Ubo League, you know, I will pay league, you know, every hour in Africa. So, you are prepared and you are ready for the Africa.
And as you see, Yamika Mohona, Machisakano, Nkoye, Fama Mona, wish you well. Muji League in the Swahili, area were high, Becca wants them, Etinyamisha out of Pony at Chinkobo.
Madam, you're begging League in the Suma, Maka Wakam, said the Wakano, I tell you also,
okay, and we are Christian Bronma, no, the PR for Samatex. They are leading the league locks and Mekano, Ghana Premier League, woman at that top 52 points, and as I see, one more, this is FC, and that second with 45 points. That is Samatex, woman, I see, no, league, no, or more, Abehu.
Our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. I say this is our own, let's cherish our own. Division 1 League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. Ghana Premier League is back again. This is our own, let's cherish our own. Women's Premier League is back again.
Yes, I can't manage to be able to yes, and call this time you could stream na ya kwatwe in Kobo Karela United aswe na no other they did the undoable almost so ako nana Jama Bedu Park akotwa Diana Kamienu ama Diana Timu Bako say Mubarak public relations officer Edema Karela say Anopedia Michiao say young let's start from the start. And then mutimi call Nana Juma Bedu Park Ekoshe Diana, because that is a very difficult grounds.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. City. And I'm sure that it's not the first time Diana is losing a match this season for 10 years now. We all know that grounds are very, very difficult grounds. But to me, Canada beating them at the Nana Juma Bedu, the first part is not a surprising issue at all to me. Last season, we managed to pick a draw there. And so we had lifted our game and had chalked the 3 maximum points. I do not think that would be, the top of town. I haven't seen much of the story today, but people are talking about the fact that this is one of the best results we've ever had this season. We beat Instructorman at their own backyard this season in the first half. So for me, I'm not surprised at all. Our boys did very, very well, knowing that our position was the best.
And that is a good win for you. But the second round has been a topsy-turvy one for Karela. It's like you make steps forward, then you make steps backward. How would you rate the performance of Coach Abubakar Damba?
Well, I think we have had a very wonderful second round. If we were talking of the first round, America said, yes, the first round wasn't good for us because we drew and lost a couple of matches even at home in the first round. But second round, we we only lost to before Patano, the Chelsea, Accra, and then the Jenny Gold Card. But other 2 matches I have gone away against Great Olympics, Adriana Stars. We have managed to pick 4 points. At home, we are yet to lose in 5 matches in the second round of the competition. So I would say that the second round has been quite good for us than what we saw in the first, half of the season. And I think the coach and the technical men are doing quite well. I have always said that we keep the momentum like we have, in the second round of this competition. No doubt. The calculations are even within the other data.
So has moving to the north really affected Karela?
Yes, of course it has. It's not easy. So a big club like Karela from a place where they were dominating, especially on their own backyard. To bring the team, the entire team to Tamale, first trying to transform the team, trying to acclimatize. Especially in the first round of the competition. In fact, most of the players were not happy. Team member has been and they moved home, and psychologically affecting your performances in the first half of the competition. But thankfully, second round, so we thank God that we are coming from results that we think will keep us in the league going forward next season. Where we know that definitely what we have gone through in terms of growth, in terms of defeat, and the psychological aspect of the game, we need to media to tell you now.
Now with about 6 matches to end the season, more 34 points. Now you've moved away from the relegation zone. More so 13th, but for Aqua who are 16th and in the relegation zone, more than 3 points per and the lead or more. What would be a good season for Karela?
Well, for now, our focus has always been trying to, work on matches that are ahead of us. We won against Diana. Focus is to ensure that we win against Nations FC on Saturday. For me, if we escape relegation, it will be a very, very good season for us because, like I said, we had gone through a lot of challenges. Bringing the team from Enyinase, spending so much because players in the back, for almost 6 months and and all financially were challenging moments for us. So it definitely will be a very good season for us if at the end of the day we are able to, stay in the top flight of Ghana football, working towards what probably I think will be a very, very good season for us in the 2024-25 season.
Now, before I let you go, I spoke to your brothers from RTU, and one of the challenges they confirmed to me was that because they are up north, they have to do a lot of travels. Most of the teams in the Premier League are down south, so they have to be traveling, and that really affects them, especially when they have a match in Accra, coming all the way from Tamale. You have to come earlier, and because of financial constraints, they can't come earlier and be at the hotel because they would have to pay more. Almost say idea about what affect you. Most of them call off. No, are you experiencing that?
Well, definitely. There is no club in Ghana that travels more than we do in the North here. Because before Tamale even joined the RTU last 2 seasons, now only the pride of the North. And you can imagine, half of people will come here once, Konoko will come here once, Mediama will come here once. But look at all these clubs where they are coming from. We do move free, no, you have Western region has about 3 million staff. We go to the Ashanti region, we have a few, we have about 6 of them, and you go to the Agri Accra, they have about 5 clubs. So, what for more of them in terms of in our league? And that is all these challenges. Like you said, financially, if you don't have the resources to pay in Accra for a day or two before your match, definitely players never there. We will match the capacity. Almost we have Friday and I say you walk to Accra Saturday and because you don't have the place, you don't have money to stay in the hotel. You could do challenges. The players, some of them will have to stay in the vehicle until time maybe home quarter for example from Accra to these are all challenges. But on our part, I think that the owner has done very, very well in terms of our travels and what that. We always make sure that we get there 24 hours before our matches. So we have had that challenge like we have United at this particular time. And it's a service that we have to the board of Karela United and then the management because they have really done very, very well in terms of this aspect of the
Mubarak, I wish you all the best. Survivor, okay, and we wish you the best. Every person you ever from the new attraction come. And we say Mubarak and our Oten in Kano. One of the dear Abba, Karela. Survivor is what they need. So let's see how that one goes. Now let's get back to the studios. Now, just small on Ghana Premier League. Then we do Dreams FC. And so, what happened to them? Nanedu Kakrebi.
Yes, Mutala. The real time request you tell you know. Dreams FC can be mine very extensive by that now. What I say? The real time they see Ghana no. You bet mine extensive at that now. Now it me I be fine. My member the tata na you know. You fan Kalema 84. Now maybe I should make sure say ebe fine. Mutala. I don't say you know. Big games effort. They were very important to one. Very important. And I know what are you twisting and find yourself now? The biggest matter, my football result is surprising me. And the way we interview.
Karela Eviana.
Karela winning Doma. Especially when Eviana for us still wide, you know, say they can still win the Premier League. The last time Beckham has said, maybe 2 weeks ago, almost a serious meeting with them. After Kwame Fafra, I'm not telling you some test for the title. And I'm only able to say, almost games are coming in. I'm found what they for being friendship, no more from more. But may you sure some title ambition, no. Karela United ever be you know what and the Karela to know. Mutalabian amount for Adrian Karela to know. They are playing some good football. And now back at damn sure will pay. How many got to go home? Now who said they have a good team?
No, Masha got to go 1-0.
Even their goalkeeper was one of the reasons I got to quite a good that day. So the Karela team is not a bad team. Karela team, a very strong team. Results now in the first round. So no one knew you but Danny many their mom in the second round. And Dambabe said Madina Mob. And Yamo, so especially from a go down. No Mutumako all out. Apapa picking win. Oh, Domano. Ajimambedu Sports Stadium nana. Ahodena perform in the last 2 years. Until here in the last 2 years, I got picky win or hopping. Even came fast, I got picky win or hopping. Teams and go to be a picky win or hop. In Tobago, and then high in recent times, oh, home, and it's a personal. I'm top scorer in the first round, no, we are not quite. In the stories and the number one rumors and the number one men, Pastor Manad, no by Asem, I can say, Nuntina, it didn't lose here. The Kerala team is a strong team to go there and pick a win. Especially at this time, you knew that, so I will never want them and survive it. You're more Kerala about so. Asante Kotoko. After a crunch meeting with Opemiso, this particular weekend, a weekend, be a name Niso Mulusu. It's getting a draw, it's a good result. And Opemiso did 25 years, I will be new and so. That's our weekend now, Kolusu to Mediama. The best of Opemiso is celebrating 25 years. What must have nothing?
Matthias here.
Opemiso since 1999. Oh, better be new and so. 25 years. That's our weekend, no. Ne bobo kwa. Any diano. Santa Major Padie. So our weekend will lose. They should have even won that game to celebrate Opemiso. So the most important is a loose number. But the original episode who's a Kotoko team they improve after that meeting here. 2 teams na Kotoko share mono. 8 teams we are. The meeting number so they are not winning that games. Come on, pick a points we are from those 2 games. Because some others on the league in the show. Maybe I'm not winning the last season. Or person signed GBO. May assure some media quest of winning the Premier League again. Ended by the draw na Kotoko nyae. Our compact. So an important point na Santo Kotoko nyae o tapa. Me so mo team ni kaka. Improvement aba. Baby improvement back aba. It looks like Kote a woman itself in the Kotoko team. Oba. That is one. Osebo I am better than what we saw in the first round. The left back. Baby, I'm what they can see what pie. I think say I've seen an improvement in Enoch Morrison and Andrews in 2 new partnership. Also in the first round, they have who Sharif and the Rich Malante partnership. This time, the Andrews in Timenu, I get double of what Sharif Mohammed because only the main pivot. Now, Aaron says it. And then Enoch Morrison, elbow offensive role. But over to be the same forward way, about 2 crucial game any results. It's good for them. Initially, before say, Michael Chedamina and Rocky Damana, the budget acquisition abo. And Dustin Timber, why would him the year is a very good player. On the boss order to comment for this. About Lamte.
Team.
About Kotokodo, so.
Intimenu.
And Dustin Timber. About Rich Walante. He's a better midfielder than any Kotoko midfielder.
It's Kotokoda and Nkoyi Mano.
Happened to
Kayaka the enemy.
Kayaka did it and Kayato. And Dustin Timber on the boss Kayaka. On the board, I come a wall. By this time, called Bob Osbeck Biakaye. On the board,
Intimenu.
Lagos City is normal struggle, not the Muslim. In Jobaka to Kona Nefa, or no combine number 6 number 8 together. Why is it? Ain't Canada which is said. Or protect it, or dribble as a for that, or pass a wall, share the passing range, Sharif for Nibi. But now, Famano, but the last 2 games, my would say on the Morrison partnership near. That is why I mean to Aquamo and your poor Mooney Hono, young fellow of my sense. And it's very good to coach, no, every quality back Mukwala. Mukwala amba we akari wata sa abo na onse. So a good point for Asante Kotoko. So mgo nyaye e watapa. Prosper so the record so lusu ye. E wataka na ye adwuma no. Obe coach Kotoko first and we ni wo. Even wafa ko say media ma wo. So I say science na year after that meeting no. Among Kotoko 4 out of possible 6, but that is good for them. Mudala, see what disappointing me Olympics. Makasa asked me say, "What's your squad? You can say squad in the Premier League. Teams are almost squad. I get better to Olympics. Every 5, almost squad, and I'm going to first 11 to go. Now have player for player. I'm what better say Olympics every 5. Not even as Asante Kotoko. They have arguably the best goalkeeper. Now, secure neighbor. Now, let me see how the power can center. Kusovanetti. Oko Greekman. And I said to them, Awaku was in. With all these players, Razak Yusuf, entry. By result, in Koye, Yanga interview with Hamas and Tosaya McCann say the next Black Star collab will Olympics plus 8 to mark about the supporter in the head coach. I'm going to know Kaza. The wire on Uncle on the Biote. On the Madia Olympics, still the Mutano General. So all of a sudden, then they see Olympics able home and now almost 3 passes. Or quite away and quay. But they met a good summer test time. One year about 70 minutes we had go by. So I can't see a studio now you can say, hey, somebody war on the nations, they war Hoyana. Because now I'm not doing after to begin. We promise that you have to bring the maximum to the point, you know. I won't say today. Ain't it? Yamo about to say, oh, we need the Hartford 1-0 win of Olympics. Olympics, their next home game is crucial at the moment. They need to do everything possible to get a good result. And yes, sir, Kerala will win now when you know. I draw Olympics in the relegation zone. It's all about 1 point, 2 points and separate. So we need 1 game, pay you free. League in Pempe, so I could do no. Inti, my member Samantha Sabato. I never acquired the last time I had quite a lack in your selection. So the key players know any game you may have available for selection. Ebenezer Akwa, Afo, Kofi Mensah, what I say, Dauda Seydou, Kayeke, Baba Hamadou. Almost say in the first half per report I mean if we say no Olympics tell me most of their players and they were missing the service of Ivan Soseusu. He was not in the squad. I want to say Yabakakra. But from nowhere, Menya that 1-0 win no. Eduko menim. Mudala may assure say how the players air travel. Eddie free BA. I'm back to Pandono. And then I come maybe some whole question. Ekoban is saying they were leading by 1 goal to no.
They were so close.
Now, home team start to get a red card. I went to my upper point. I survived in the Premier League. Now, my question wonder away. Now, home team start to get a red card. Already who lead the game. All of a sudden, they go for another takeover. So how the Flyers end to man qualify and survive in the Premier League? This particular game, one of the games, I'm making comments. I'm no money to fit. Say, yeah, big mistake. I'm surprised here to man call out the power. I haven't said Aji. So I game way. But say effort. So I want to match survive Premier League now. Game way one of the games I remember on Bekai. But they are warming up. Their next home game, a very crucial their mom. Some of our pound will lose game or. It is a good thing I'm also ever baba. And it's a very important away draw no Mutumia. Mutala, last 2 games, ever Dr. Kwame Sports Complex for Nations Chomu Piki win. Ninia ending the draw. Obiane ya force say, I'm more challenging some matters for the Premier League title. Me, baby the Ghost Stars, they could be going to draw mentally because under their new coach, from 4 months, they are playing some good football. Oban Krabbe, we need 3 points. Oko Lions home. Pando, Ako Peke points. Kotoko struggling and so no winning one. I know crowd kai. Kwabro usu chance from say yeah. From 4 months na kai after the game. Home games linear so Peke win. Until now, only baby any Ghost Stars say when they end in a draw, your team is not bad. You fight hard to get a draw. So I'm not really surprised, say. Omutumu Nations, Echo Peke draw. As I'm well 3 year goal scoring rate number from. And now I'm gonna money young guys to be take over. The nation striker no. So a very important point, pa.
After Kotoko was a good game.
After why you like a crowd? Nchana who be you?
Or share Kotoko no.
I know some of the class one go be a car, that's what I say good.
Because me said Anthony Dinsa.
On another 10 why?
Yeah, I'll have to check.
Jama almost struggle. But an important point, partner. From poor man, so any baby ghost. I may sure say. Kwesiadu etnasi. On it. If any goes out to benefit one etnasia, on Magia to say they took the best decision for the club in sacrificing Michael say. From poor man, so almost survivor, no in there, almost Kabubu. Rather than a respectable position of better. So a good thing what to many or her. It's more bomb will be doing so that is for like just 1 minute or try so say could dip. That would be game much.
It's not your dream set.
But you know, you're young to bash your mom. I'm a young team.
Okay.
Me pet game no after another game no. Omatesh na shift here say they should win the FA Cup again and go back. Makasa Africa no got to as well. For the first time and win it. And happen with Africa ha. Say what about Champions League for the first time? What by our winning? And see, even clubs of body sika kasi room with team square happen more. So getting into the semi-final is a good result. Why now more far so free in the area? Maybe a higher day no copy goalless draw. Now home no more obesa otre. Obesa otre dia. Wa bu abra usu. Na who are they saying? And the call of to film there, but remember the money in this competition. Mutala, beams in woman massing. Into the altar, you may have a room buyer. Omofeli, and what's Ghanaian class not to me yet to compete consistently. I want to interact with Mutala.
Okay, Nane do me that say the academy made here for Omon friend Ombre Metna. We'll take our time and delve deep into Dreams FC and what it means for even Ghana football and what the state they've got into, the lessons learned and all that. 0201825252 and 0550055522. Hello, good morning. Udini Baby Akase Free.
Good morning.
Yes, boss. Yeah, quite boss.
Look, any Bakumbi or Evans, you first I see myself. Many of your bomb meeting Kotoko about you because it's very it's hard. So as a team we bet Timako, media man fee, Takwa Bako Timako Tisa, 1 point. If you ever bomb about say Timinia, you better 1 point. Now the young one will say RTU and I Kerala United because Omuni Kotoko and Michelle Gilmore, Omuni Ebo, Asana, and then Cesar Osho more irrigation, Osho more table super more irrigation rumor. Mama because Gilmore boy that didn't born one born me and yes and get to now dear to say a baby Mambatu, Robo wants to need the Omaye because it's not easy so better how could be 0-0. It's not easy. It's a bomb. Better luck next time.
Okay, that's 0201825252 and 0550055522. All these numbers are active. Over to my friend. Now watch your watching. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. We didn't be back as a free.
Uncle Consistent on competent.
Yeah, boss.
Oh, and I know the Kotoko, I am a mania, papa. Yes, I'm to Aqua. Now, referee, the Ukrainian, the referee, so penalty, and your penalty. True. And your penalty, now, when I use so on the half. Bye-bye.
Yes, that's it. Oh, number 0201825252 and 0550055522. Nina active over to me after not watching. This one says, tell the guy who sent message that English referees are cheating Chelsea to shut up. He didn't watch the game between Chelsea and Man United. Hello, good morning. We didn't maybe I free.
Good morning.
Yes, boss. We didn't maybe I free.
Fabu ni ka ko tema.
Fabu yankwe.
Sada me ka se me de ma nya do betumi e. On de ko de bia ma je penalty. Ye je se. Se ko na ma ha kuma to mi se. Kwan bia so. O ma je penalty bia ye. O nya do mutumi e. Ana mo ye o mfe ni. Aya ba se ka ka ni go city. Ya no wa da ba Sunday na Saturday.
Moni o mono mate se Sunday kwasi ada.
Anyimre. Ana mo nya.
Ande be confirm ya ma o.
I do so my idea, but don't do it. No, my idea, I'm more about you. That's time. No more, I send him as I want to cut down the
FA Beba, Omobo, a FA Cup, a Wednesday win, Tomobo and Uria, Yeobiana, Yabamo Mapo.
One boss at the moment, the near play and then I leave my that kind of people. So I have to push you know. How's the matter that Wednesday?
Anne.
Sunday.
3 p.m.
3 p.m.
Okay, yes, yeah, that's it. 0201825252 and 0550055522. Hello, good morning. We didn't be back as a free.
Good morning, Mutala. Anoni.
Ano yankwe.
Mutala, I'm sure for almost Mutala, you say I prefer better football. And now, okay, I need to see a match now. Percentage you cry, that's not about you. So you go for percentage now. So I'm 67. Now I'm 30 something. No, I am not going to decide. No, classify and say, who is saying? That's not about symbolic matches, football, and run and say, match now, boy, 30 boys. At the end of the day, that's not union. And the answer or cover Chelsea or Chelsea ball better football. Then we are Macante or hard Chelsea. I don't know one yet. A better football now will require so cut here. Now you will say, because man, you want to say or canon, that is as you shine so canon. Now you will say Chelsea for one year, maybe and ya over Kaya, no, you are that you say I'm one up because now you cut here, I mean, I am a go Nana, coach me and you because boy, yeah, your board rate to Nana and a cocoa saying. Is there no me who say? And yet do support to me while better football and channel cry, not you side. Better football and for winning, and that's what God who are in the cry and say, why are there football? Are you a Bukari? No, can I say, go now, Master? We not shall watch it. And then you have to dream so fine, a higher idea, so better life next time. And I got to go so higher. The almost people is an MY, needing to remember, and we remember that top one, that top 5 from baby crowd, things everywhere.
Okay. All right, that's it. 0201825252 and 0550055522. I think a very active send it out. I don't know for next show. Hello, good morning. We didn't baby I free.
I'm a Bernard, yeah, taxi driver.
Yeah, quite boss.
The boat dreams about super my idea, and you'll be on the sir. Now, I can't just say some kakra. Oh, say, can a hypocrite. One or two on now. Man, you a boat of football crown at Chelsea ball crown on Kahino. Man, you for a mamma can't be out. To that, I'm a one about so papa, and you have a caviar, I'm a tarnish. On can't go see you. Chelsea a boat football crown or Cassia Yadia.
the carnage. Naman for Mubesian, Munya Wushi. After a Musu, a Driaso, Munya Wuhi, Medase.
Yes, yeah, that's it. Oh, honor. So, yeah, fuck us 0201-825-252. Hello, good morning. Udini baby akase free.
Good morning.
Yes, boss. Udini baby akase free.
Hotel Gaba from Cologono.
It's you.
But let me catch this for me, sir. Momo home, Omo Yadia pa. No, I think we'll show me. You say a bit high test pa. But Mamma, saying, honey, Omo Yadia. The soul out to me, I mean, a baby, the irony. If you had that this plastic, Omo Yadia. After you, but no catability will look to Su. You can tell me, see, look at coach Cobra say. You are going to support us. You are before. No, I will be able to be Zinan. Look at me. You are not doing a show. Tell us a bit all of me. Tell us a bit all of me. Plus, you won't go ball. Now, one more plus, plus, you didn't move the ball. Tell us a bit all of me. Under the enemy. Under the enemy. I don't know what happened. Only was that never. It is a Adoko Aqua. Or was that 30 minutes. You know what you are a crack on normal of that castrabi. I do. First, a game already. Yeah, before I know. I you know, the what you are coming up and you're back in the other day. I don't work in one. I don't know. Mimi, I look to sleep. You're saying to Sammy, you didn't know that. Only you're saying to squire, you're not to look up. You don't say, plus, you told me, plus, it's got a little pack and coffee. I mean, I'm not going to do money and me and I'm the Guardian. So, if I'm going to do but I don't have any means, I mean, okay, governor. And it's all we need to find out how to help him. If you look at your coach, do I demand you to say, not only to co-organization, about Johnny Ghana. Look at him. Meaning, I need to support us now. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's it. May fat call no back up account. I'm sorry. So 0201-825-252 and 0550-055-522. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, boss. Nyame adu mudini baby akase free.
Promise me Madina.
Yeah, quite promise.
It's emotional analyst on why. We are the emotional supporter, I emotional analyst. Who baby who just in his own colleague. And see, Obama Wanka United as a want to be GD. It's an one tier as United and Ma will be to be born be our radio. What was here? How the United did the dia, but we now just look up why we just why. Bo Papa Benkwana from Mobo. Also on the team and your papa. Chelsea team now it's one. Yes, Papa. Baby, I hope now United as because we United a big team. Okay, I know the man will be a host. And the money forget it. Because they for about to buy, and I'm very disappointed. Because the deal we do this. Now, Marco do Marco Bosbo. Zamaliku, Marco Bosbo. Now, to me, you see, I'm about to go, and they are like, I'm very disappointed. All them crack out to me that I was like, woman to me. And then, now, that's a good I can't put to me. Once I'm more Katana, the service, Ghana for us or Potimo Katana, would be the other, and the half of that. Now, most of what you read, they will go do for then pan away. The dear this is the point that I said some years the demand for which I was said yes, your name. The dear economic food, lighthouse, yes, lighthouse, then be a lighthouse. Also, I'm moving to this way, and I think I can of free. Doom so, yes, you got the one of us, why?
That's it. Yeah, that's it. I need to be seeing to me for course.